Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you very much for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everybody this is episode number 533. Episode number 533 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like to ask each and every one of you to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, folks, please follow me on Gab, the last bastion of social media on the internet. Gab, you can get to there by typing in your browser gab.ai. And you can find me on there under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow on Gab. And by the way, folks, once again, spread this link, all right? Make sure this link is spread in the face of all those Silicon Valley oligarch social media sites, folks, because we need to spread the truth and not this fake news that is bombarded in each and every one of the so-called legitimate avenues of trying to obtain information. Now, with that being said, folks, before we start getting into the massive crypto contraction that we had in the past couple of days and how we're starting to rebound from that, just as I prognosticated on my Gab, I want to talk about what we're going to discuss after the financial hour, and we're not going to get that extensive. I know the last episode we got a little too extensive in the financial hour, so we're just going to make sure to break everything down as quick as we possibly can. But I want to let everybody know what's in it for the next 3 hours, baby. We're a 3-hour broadcast. So in hour number 2, we're definitely going to talk about our president, the greatest president in the United States history, the modern-day George Washington. I'm talking about President Donald Trump. It's as if the media was just completely disgusted at the fact that the president was in excellent health. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about how Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin tried to manipulate the president of the United States on DACA, and we're going to see what's up with that. I mean, this Friday is the deadline on how long the government is going to be funded. And you have the Democrats over here trying to say that they're going to attach the budget to DACA or some kind of garbage. So we're going to see what's going on there, all right? We're going to see what's going on, all right? Now, with that being said, we're going to continue and talk about how Trump, I mean, did he have his fake news awards? Because I really want to see them. If they happen to be coming on while the broadcast is happening, please let me know, because we're going to listen to them, because I definitely have been looking forward to that. Trump is having his own Trumpies, like the ghosties. Anyway, we're going to talk about how Steve Bannon testified in front of the House Senate Intel Committee and how he refused to answer any of the questions. And as a result, I guess Robert Mueller decided, he was going to just subpoena Bannon and try to discuss. I mean, it's just a mess. We're going to discuss that. We're also going to talk about how the Department of Homeland Security is trying to work with the Department of Justice in conjunction with ICE in an attempt to try to arrest some of these California local and state officials who refuse to oblige America's immigration laws and continue to provide sanctuary cities for illegal immigrants. All right, it's about time we start seeing some action around here for people out here in California or California. It's about time that these people start being taken to jail for defying the law. Damn right. Damn right, man. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. In the third hour, we're going to get into a little bit of international news. We're going to talk about how, now, get this, okay? Just talking about how the federal government is planning to arrest potential local and state officials in California for defying immigration laws. And, of course, all these pro-immigration people are anti-border wall, anti-border protection. I mean, you got these Democrats that are legitimately fighting not only for DACA, but for every ridiculous way for, like, the terrorists to come into our goddamn country. I mean, the lottery system, an immigration lottery system, that's ridiculous. I mean, this chain migration, another ridiculous idea. And you see, the president understands this policy, and that's what he's trying to reverse, and yet you've got the Democrats fighting tooth and nail to save these immigrants, to save these illegals. I mean, they're threatening to shut down the damn government this Friday, for Christ's sake. But with all that being said, take a look at the Euro-cucks. The Euro-cucks out there in Germany, that's right, Germany and Austrian's chancellors got together in a little powwow, and they're touting EU border security. I mean, come on! Freaking hypocrites. I mean, come on! And we're also going to discuss, folks, that Prime Minister Theresa May, while she's doing a completely, obviously intentional botched job on the soft Brexit. I'm trying to get everybody into a soft Brexit. I knew that this broad was going to she was going to kick the can down the road until everybody in Britannia forgot about it, and then they're just not going to do it. They're not even going to do it. I mean, the EU is already talking about, hey, look, UK, if you want to take it back, if you want to take Brexit back, it's okay. We'll forget about it. Come over here and let's give me a kiss. I'm not joking, man. We'll talk about that later, but the reason I'm bringing up Theresa May is not because of Brexit. I'm bringing her up because she appointed a new ministry, I guess, in the UK, the Minister of Loneliness. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Loneliness? Minister of Loneliness? Who gives a shit? I'm sorry, excuse my French, but are you kidding me? Minister of Loneliness? I mean, what the hell? Look, I'm going to talk about that later, but what constitutes loneliness? Huh? I mean, what if you're just a repulsive person? Not physically, but just as a human being, your personality. You know, no, I mean, you're just somebody that nobody wants to be around, man, and you refuse to change yourself. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Minister of Loneliness. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on out there in the UK, man, but y'all, I think y'all are just about as gone as the Euro-cucks in the EU. It's sad, man. It's sad to see. And we got a lot of chaps that are capitalist in the UK, in the inner circle, man, and they can't stand what's happening to their country. They can't stand it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, into some brighter news. While the mainstream media tried to talk all kinds of garbage about Donald Trump and his diplomatic methods with North Korea, and tried to say, oh my God, he's putting us on the brink of nuclear war through Twitter. He's not taking his office serious. And well, you know what, folks? All the posturing, all the banter, all the saber rattling, everything that you want to constitute what Donald Trump did, it yielded more than almost 30 years of diplomacy. Do you understand me? I mean, and that's what these Democrats and all these damn bureaucrats in the swamp out there in D.C., they don't want Donald Trump to show up all the years that these people haven't been doing a goddamn thing. They don't want Trump to do that. And we talked about it on the last show. That's why I think these people in Hawaii accidentally pushed the switch to have that false emergency alert that a missile was coming in, so that they could force Trump to go, I don't know what, to have a face-to-face with Kim Jong-un for what? Let me tell you something. What Trump did yielded way more than almost 30 years of goddamn diplomacy. And if y'all haven't read, I mean, North Korea and South Korea, I mean, this is a big deal, all right? This is a big deal. They plan to march together at the beginning of the Olympics, at the opening of the Olympics that's going to be held this winter, the Winter Olympics in Korea, South Korea. I mean, can you believe this? I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, you know, we're going to talk about this later, folks, but why isn't the mainstream media talking about this? I mean, the North Koreans are actually, like, wanting to have some kind of a connection with South Korea, and they're going to utilize the Olympic Games as a means of mending fences? And what did it take to culminate this unprecedented event? It took Donald Trump! That's what it took! It took a capitalist with some balls out here, and not some stupid, dumb, bureaucratic idiot that knows nothing but how to blame everybody else for their own incompetence. Haven't you noticed that? These goddamn Washington, D.C. scumbags, that's all they're good for. Every time they're on the boob tube, they're blaming somebody else for their own incompetence. And it makes me sick. And if they're not doing that, they're doing a Cory Booker. Did you see Cory Booker when he was, I don't know, he was questioning the Department of Homeland Security head during a testimony on the, I forgot what they were having a cross-examination over, but I think she was testifying in front of the Judiciary Committee, House Judiciary Committee, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot which committee. There's so many committees out here. I mean, that's what makes our goddamn government ridiculous at times, folks. All this bureaucracy, all this crap, all this banter. If y'all didn't see Cory Booker and how he treated the woman, by the way, the woman Department of Homeland Security head, he acted like a complete overdramatic piece of substandard Theater 101 garbage. And the reason I say this, I mean, if you want to see what someone looks like when they're completely disingenuous and trying to pass themselves off as they give a crap, take a look at Cory Booker and his exchange with the Department of Homeland Security here recently. I mean, that was the most disingenuous garbage I've ever seen in my life. But you see, that's what the damn leftists, that's what they bank on. All right? That's what they bank on. They bank on the fact that, hey, look, I'm going to act like I really care, you know? And I'm going to act like I'm getting upset. I'm going to act like I have tears of rage because you just have no compassion. You have to shut up, Cory Booker. And you know what? I'm sorry. Look, as much as I do not like the white nationalist movement and the alt-right movement, who are all a bunch of closet socialists anyway, I hate the whole idea of this black separatist, Black Lives Matter, utilizing race as a method to divide people. And it's assholes like Cory Booker and Barack Obama's, and it's these light-skinned mulattoes, with all due respect, okay, that always try to seem to stir up the racial pot. Never do I actually see some actual black people, not necessarily stirring up the pot, but actually articulating their grievances in a public capacity. I mean, haven't you noticed that? I mean, take a look at the... I mean, what was that NBA player, Steph Curry? Steph Curry, I think his name is. I mean, this guy is whiter than me. All right? I mean, seriously, I mean, I'm freaking white, man. I sunburn within like 5 minutes when I go outside. This guy is whiter than me, for Christ. This guy is vanilla bean, baby. This guy is vanilla bean, and because he's got kinky hair and somewhere along the lines he's like 0.50 black or something, all of a sudden that just justifies Steph Curry to act blacker than... and when I mean blacker, I'm not talking about black in a stereotypical sense. I'm talking about how Hollywood portrays blacks in the movies, you know? So why is it? Why is that? Can somebody explain that? How come it's never really black people that articulate their grievances? It's always these goddamn mulattoes. I mean, you know what, never mind. I'm going to go, I'm already going off keister here. All right, we get it. Anyway, last but not least, Davos, Switzerland, the World Economic Forum is happening here. Later on, I guess next week, the president is going. He is going, and he's going to rub it in the faces of these champagne socialists out here who think that they can centralize power and control the world or something. They got another thing coming, and we're going to talk about that as well. Anyway, I know everybody wants to talk about the first hour's main subject, and that's about the markets. So let's go ahead and let's talk crypto, okay? Now, for the past couple of days, for you folks that are in the crypto market, I'm pretty sure you know this by now, but those that haven't, we have seen a major contraction that has lasted about 48 hours. Major contraction where you're seeing 30%, 25%, 35%, and I'm talking minus, I'm talking negative, I'm talking all red for the past 2 days. And, you know, whenever I see this, folks, I've seen already a few of these in these crypto markets, and I'm going to tell you what's causing this. Okay, first off, we talked about it last show that Wall Street is definitely a perpetrator in being able to kind of bring in $100 billion into the market and then take out that $100 billion out of the market. And you see, Wall Street understands the fickleness of the investment community of cryptocurrency. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, even some of the new members of the inner circle, once they saw a little bit of red out here, I mean, they started acting like some of the guys I talk about every time I discuss this show. I mean, it's like once they see red, it's like, oh my God, I gotta sell. I don't know what to do. I mean, oh my God, I'm gonna lose everything. I'm serious. And you see, Wall Street knows this. And all Wall Street has to do is play this game of pulling in $100 billion and taking out $100 billion. And not to mention, folks, another contributing factor to this major contraction is these dumb money idiots that are getting into the market and putting it in these coins that are never going to go anywhere, that are complete crap, that are complete trash. I'm talking about Tron. I'm talking about, I mean, you know what I'm saying, folks, okay? These people that insist that these coins, even though they have no technology backing them up, and in Tron's case, I mean, it was alleged that they plagiarized their white paper. And they're very vague on what the hell this coin's going to do, what their technology is. They've got tens of billions in goddamn circulation, and it's new idiot money like this that's coming into the market that's really causing the contraction to happen for a longer period of time, because these people... And look, many of us that are in cryptocurrency know these people. You have to. They go in and they hear something in the CNBC, they hear something in Bloomberg, and they're like, hey, what about Tron, dude, huh? I mean, you think Tron's good? No, I don't think Tron's good at all. I think that you should, invest in something more long-term. No, I'm going to go with this one, dude, okay? I'm going to beat you, Ghost. I'm going to beat you. All right, well, go beat me, idiot! They go invest in Tron, and then they lose their ass, all right? And then all of a sudden, cryptocurrency is a scam. All right? I mean, I'm not even kidding around. This is the dumb money that's coming into this market. And to be honest with you, I hate to say it, it's a lot of millennials that are using either their college money or mommy and daddy's money that they give them to take out the trash or something, or the mommy and daddy's money that they pay them to, keep them away from the house, or their child support money, or whatever the hell it is. And they come in here into this damn market blind, and they don't even know why they're investing in what they're investing in, man. So that's why I'm saying, this is why we saw a major contraction for the past 48 hours. But much as I told those that were a little skittish when they saw red in the markets in my inner circle, I said, hey, don't worry about it. This is how the markets react. I mean, whenever I see contractions like this, I'm on a buying spree, baby. You understand that? I mean, that means everything is on sale. And if you take a look at my Gab yesterday, folks, I tried to tell everybody, if you've got any leftover capital, baby, right now is the time to buy. Everything is on sale. And you see, folks, if you want to get rich in cryptocurrency, this is how you're going to have to play this game. You folks believe that, I'm just going to invest in this thing and it's just going to go up from $1 to $10,000. No, it's not, okay? What you have to realize is that now that we have a whole bunch of money that is circulating in this market, all right, we have to realize that there's a shakeup going on what creates value in cryptocurrency. And now we're starting to find that most people don't know what the hell creates the value, so you have a lot of people that are a part of this crypto community pumping their coins in a, marketing frenzy capacity, and as a result, you've got a lot of runs on coins that have no business having those types of runs on them. Now, with that being said, folks, that's why I'm telling you right now, I've always told you long-term investment reigns supreme. All right? You don't have to go out and trade all the time. What you could do is just buy and hold. Now, I told this story the last time. I'm going to tell it again. I had an inner circle member who invested $3,000 shares. 3,000 shares of EMC, or not shares, crypto. 3,000 crypto, excuse me, I'm confusing. It's not shares, it's crypto. 3,000 crypto of EMC Emmercoin. All right, he bought it at $1.15. The damn thing went down to 60 cents, okay? And what was cool about this guy is that at first he was a little like, oh man, I lost my money, man. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, man. Should I sell? And I told him, look, don't sell. This is a good coin. This is not a coin that's just come lately and it's just a cryptocurrency. They have integrated blockchain technologies that they plan to integrate their coin in, etc. And you know what? This person trusted me and said, you know what, Ghost, I believe you, man. And I'm looking at what you just suggested. I'm looking at all the facts, and you know what? You're right. And you know what he did? He left those 3,000 shares alone and didn't think about them, because look, you do not lose money until you sell the shares or sell the crypto, either one. You don't lose money until you sell. So this was around summertime, and he had to hold the bag. He had to hold the bag for a while, up until about 2 weeks ago, when Emmercoin started going up and up and up. All right? Now, he finally sold off at about $7 or $8, and for holding from summertime to now, he got himself an extra $25,000. $25,000. Do you understand? By not doing anything but just keeping it there and leaving it the hell alone. And why did he know that it would be okay if he left it the hell alone in there? Because he did the research and he knew that it was a good coin. So that's why I keep telling you folks that are out here that are, investing, and then you see it go down in red, you see it go below what you invested in. Look, this is a game where if you know the exact bottoms of this market all the time, then you're either a psychic or you're rigging the game. No one knows the absolute bottoms of every goddamn crypto or stock. I mean, if everybody knew that, then this would be communism, and none of us would, be profiting. We all be profiting the same, etc. So that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, you have to realize that this game is based upon you and how you're going to play it. And as far as I'm concerned, you want to play it in your favor to where you're not losing money. And the first thing you do when you enter into crypto is knowing what the hell you're investing in. And that's why that person who's just made $25,000 just holding, he didn't do anything. He didn't do any work. He didn't have to do a bunch of trades. As a matter of fact, he left that alone. He came and, put in another couple of grand, started trading on that, and all the time that he took from trading from summertime to now, he made about 15 grand. And 15 grand sounds good, but he did a lot of work for that 15 grand. He had to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into pattern and swing trading, etc. And you see, here he had this EMC sitting in a damn wallet, and the damn thing goes up. He has easy $25,000. Didn't even have to work. He just had to put the money in and let the money work for itself. And that's why I'm telling you, you're never going to get the absolute bottom on anything. You're never going to get the absolute bottom on the cryptocurrency. You're never going to get the absolute bottom on a stock. And if you do, well, God, man, that's props to you. So that's why I'm saying, folks, what you need to do is you need to remember, if you're going to invest in something, know what you're going to invest in. And even if it goes down, know that the future holds a lot more profit than what the red is going below your initial investment. And that's exactly what this person in the inner circle did with EMC. I love telling that story because, folks, that's what it's all about. Long-term investment reigns supreme. I mean, he made more money forgetting about a cryptocurrency that he held the bag on, and only made 15 grand in trading and swing pattern trading from the end of the summer to about now. Now, granted, you combine them both, he made a pretty decent chunk of change. Either way, folks, what it comes down to is you want to, even if you don't understand swing or pattern trading, even if you don't understand everything that I'm saying, what you want to do is you want to accumulate and save as much good cryptocurrency as you possibly can. Just accumulate it and hoard it. You don't even have to do anything to it. Just imagine the people that bought 100 Bitcoin. People that bought 100 Bitcoin back in 2010 when it was like 50 cents or a buck. I mean, just do the math, how much that's worth now, if they just held on to it. That's why Warren Buffett, and I hate to use him as an example, but, I mean, he made his billions based on holding things for the long term. I'm not against swing and pattern trading. But whenever I tell you, folks, if you're going to swing and pattern trade, make sure to take that liquidity and put it into a cryptocurrency that is going to be for the long term. You know? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's easy liquidity in this volatile market to get easy money, but don't bet on that. If you've got that liquidity, transfer it into something that you're holding for the long term. Now, let me explain something to you folks. While everything was going down yesterday, folks, guess what was going up in price? 42 coin. 42 coin, folks, okay? Now, what was happening? While everything was going down in the market's realizing that, oh, crap, Ghost is right. I need to kind of parlay my goddamn crypto that I've got floating around in some of these goddamn accounts out here. I got to consolidate it, throw it into 42 coin while this contraction's happening so I don't lose all the goddamn liquidity that I made from swing and pattern trading. So as a result, yesterday, 42 coin went as high as $100,000 yesterday, a coin. And why? Because, folks, what have I told you about 42 coin? All right? It is a long-term investment right off the bat. And that's another thing, folks. I mean, me, the Inner Circle, we're long on 42 coin. So while most of our portfolio in the altcoins was down because of the contraction, folks, we were still profiting for the day on our portfolios because we own mostly 42 coin. It's a major investment in all of our portfolios in the Inner Circle. So we were actually profiting yesterday. I'm not joking. This is what portfolio diversification is, man. I mean, we were actually profiting. I mean, whatever was in the red on our altcoin portfolios, man, 42 coin was carrying it up, and we were still in the green no matter how much the other side was in the red. Do you understand? It is a long-term investment. It is a hedge against contractions, and it's a great pattern or swing trading play, folks. 42 coin, all right? I don't want to plug it. All right, you can go ahead and take a look at it if you want. Let's take a look at some crypto here, and I'm going to try to be as quick as possible. But I want you all to know that yesterday, and not to mention right now, is a decent time to buy, if you want my opinion. All right? Now, I'm not going to go over the traditional, coins. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about what I think is a good buy right now. Right now, if you want to start profiting. All right? This is it. Right now, it's the time. I mean, you people want to profit? This is the time. Now, let's go to one where I think is going to pop pretty well. Let's go to Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash, symbol BCH. Right now, it's still in the negative. Okay? But let's take a look at the chart on Bitcoin Cash. It's gone as high as $3,000. Here recently, it's gone as high as $2,500. So you've got a lot of people holding the bag on this, excuse me. You got a lot of people holding the bag on this, and moreover, let's take a look at what use you can make Bitcoin Cash out of. You can actually still use this as a currency, folks. I mean, it's got a quick transaction time, low transaction fees. It's actually better than Bitcoin itself. And I believe that there's a good 1,000, maybe even 1,500 a coin to be made on Bitcoin Cash since this contraction here. So I would take a look at Bitcoin Cash right now. All right? All right, symbol BCH is the symbol. All right? Go ahead and take a look at it. The market capitalization for Bitcoin Cash is $28 billion in market cap. We've got 16.9 million in circulation. And in the past 24 hours, it has gone down 4.29%. The current price for Bitcoin Cash, and check this out, folks, it's pretty cheap compared to its previous prices, $1,713.37 per Bitcoin Cash. Okay? Good price if I don't say so myself. Let's continue going. Another one I like, folks, is Quantum. I'm not just saying that because it's a considerable portion of my portfolio, but because, in my opinion, folks, every time Quantum releases great news, it's in the middle of a contraction. I mean, it just signed with Starbucks, South Korea. I mean, it just signed with 360. It's literally the Asian Bitcoin at this point in time. I mean, just look it up and do the research for yourself. Symbol QTUM. Current market cap right now is $2.6 billion. Current circulating supply is 73.8 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it's gone down 1.03%. But let me tell you something. Right now is a buying time for it. Current price, $42.38 per Quantum at this point. As a matter of fact, if you are looking at the more Western markets, you can get it as low as $35 right now. And by God, folks, I'm telling you this right now, this is going to be at least a few $100s a coin by summertime. And that's just based on the technology. Once again, it's its own token. It's not based off ERC20. It's its own token. It has its own smart contract integrated into the core Ignition wallet. And not to mention, the wallet itself has the ability to accept other tokens to store in that wallet. I mean, this is really, really a decent coin here. All right? So with that being said, I would truly like to say that this is a definite long hold here. I love Quantum. if you take a look at the influence it has in Asia, just wait and see what's going to happen here in the future, baby. All right, QTUM is the symbol on that one. Another one I would like people to look at this point is Ray blocks, folks. Ray blocks, and the reason I'm picking this one is based upon the chart analysis. If you take a look at it, the symbol on this one is XRB. XRB is the symbol. Take a look at the chart on this one. All right, you're catching this one on a major dip as the volume started going right to this coin, all right? Now, the highest it's gone up to is about 32, maybe about $33, okay? Let's take a look at this one right now. This one doesn't look too bad as a buy at this point in time. Ray blocks, XRB, the current market cap is $2.2 billion. The current circulating supply is 133 million. Let's take a look at the total supply on this one. No, that's it, 133,248,289. That is pre-mined. That is the max supply. That's all it. It's all out there. 133,248,289 Ray blocks XRB in circulation. Not too bad. Already all pre-mined. It's gone up in the past 24 hours 9.04%. Current price for Ray blocks, $16.82 per Ray blocks XRB, folks. Okay, take a look at that. I definitely like Zcash at these prices, folks. If you don't, well then good God. Let's take a look at it. Symbol ZEC. The current market capitalization is $1.5 billion in market cap. The current circulating supply for Zcash is 3 million, folks. 3 million in circulation. What did I tell you? I love low circulating coins, and moreover, I like Zcash because it's got a privacy component in it. You understand? It's got a privacy component in it, and privacy coins are going to be in vogue here pretty soon if they're not already. Okay? 3 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Zcash has gone down 1.86%. Current price for Zcash is very on sale, $491.67 per Zcash, folks. All right, now let me take a look at, let's see, what other ones do I like at these prices here? I'm only covering things that I like at buying prices right now. I'm looking at things that I like at buying prices. Okay, let's take a look at Augur. I love Augur right now at these prices. Take a look at the chart on Augur, okay? Now, once again, this is a blockchain that's similar to GNO. The current market capitalization, oh yeah, Augur's symbol. Augur symbol is REP. REP is the symbol for Augur. The current market capitalization is $717 million in market cap. The current circulating supply, folks, is 11 million, and that's it. It's already been all pre-mined. It is an ERC20 based token, but you know this is something that you need to keep an eye on. Take a look at the charts on this one. It's gone as a recent high as about what is it, 120, 110, about as high as 110, $110. Keep an eye on this one as we start bouncing back. The current price for Augur, symbol ERP, $65.21. It's a decent coin as well, and it's a pretty good price. Pretty good price. Now, once again, folks, let's take a look at Basic Attention Coin. Now, I know that Basic Attention Coin took a little bit of a dip yesterday because of the contraction, but once again, I have been a buy and hold on Basic Attention Coin. For you folks that are unaware about this blockchain, it is a decentralized advertising blockchain, which, if you want my personal opinion, is going to revolutionize how content creators get paid. They are already in production on creating this decentralized advertising blockchain that will integrate Basic Attention Token in that blockchain. And what they've done thus far is produced a browser. They've produced a browser, folks. It's called Brave, and it's going to integrate its Basic Attention Token coin with its browser. Now, from what I understand, folks, what they're going to try to do is not only decentralize advertising so that there's no more of this, advertisers complaining that they don't want their advertising to be shown here or whatever the case might be. But moreover, they're going to pay people to start seeing advertisements. Why not, right? They're going to pay people to start seeing advertisements, and how the hell they're going to pay them? They're going to pay them with basic attention token. All right? And I think it's a brilliant idea. And moreover, I don't want to get into the whole detail. You can view it yourself. I don't want to take too much time. Basic attention token, BAT. And once again, this is the only token. This is the only coin that has actually been to Facebook's campus. FYI, I don't know what the hell that means, but I like this one, folks. I think this is a buy and hold, and I think that we could see this go up to, who knows? That's why I'm a buy and hold on this one. I'm a buy and hold, especially at these prices. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. $629 million market cap. Circulating supply right now is 1 billion in circulating supply. It'll have a total supply in the end of its distribution at 1.5 billion. In the past 24 hours, folks, it's gone up 31.71%, and the reason is because the Hollywood actor James Franco actually shilled this particular coin on his Twitter, and in the tweet that I saw, he's actually encouraging those folks that got demonetized by YouTube to utilize, certain methods of monetization. I think he suggested, selling T-shirts and, getting a Patreon or whatever the case might be. But he also said look into basic attention coin, download the new browser, etc. So this is why we're seeing a big run on this one. I think this guy Franco's got about 6 million people on his following. So that's why we're seeing a little bit of a run on this, to say the least. I am a buy and hold. Current price for BAT, basic attention coin, 62 cents. 62 cents. Another one I like, folks, is cash with a Q. Cash with a Q. That's symbol QASH. Symbol QASH. The reason I like this one is because this one, I believe, is a token based off the quantum-based token. It is based off the quantum-based token, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on this, but I think we did the research on it. Moreover, folks, it's been running here recently, and in my personal opinion, I think that you could get at least $2 or $3 here in the short term as the bounce back happens, and you may even go higher than that. This one is not necessarily a buy and hold. This is one you may want to hold on to for a month, maybe two, depending on how high the price goes on this one. But this is definitely on its way up to at least back to its levels of, the highest levels it was at is about $3. So this is one I like here in the short term. Hold it for about 1 or 2 months. You should be able to capitalize, and then parlay the profits that you make from that into something that you're going to go ahead and go in the long term with. Let's go ahead and keep going. Funfair, folks. What have I told you about Funfair? Now, yesterday was the time to get into Funfair, but I still like buying at these prices. Let's take a look at it. FUN is the goddamn symbol. All right, FUN. Current market cap is $425 million in market cap. The circulating supply is $4.4 billion in market capitalization. Now, I'm not expecting this one to go up to $100 or anything to that capacity. I think that here soon enough, we're going to see something in the first week, I believe, of February. They're going to demonstrate something at a conference. I'm talking about the Fun Team, and I believe it's going to be the first instance of their smart contract-based casino gaming. And once again, folks, that's why they created this Funfair cryptocurrency, to integrate with their smart contract online gaming. So with that being said, folks, I'm a buyer even at this price. Once again, current price, well, look, the past 24 hours, let's take a look at how much it's gone up. 12.29% increase. Current price for Funfair, 9 cents, folks, 9 cents. Let me give you all one more before we go into the stock market and run down through that very quick. I want to give you guys one more buyer here that is on the cheap. that maybe you guys can entertain here. Let me go ahead and look through the big board. What's a cheap one here? How about Civic, folks? I actually like Civic, especially now that it's dropped down below $1. It was actually spent some time above $1. That symbol CVC. It is a blockchain based exclusively integrated into civil service type applications. It is definitely geared towards municipal governments, state governments. So it's a blockchain geared towards that demographic. Now, with that being said, I like the circulating supply. I like the current price on this one. The blockchain doesn't sound too bad. Moreover, the chart looks beautiful for it to kind of come back up into the $1.20, the $1.37 that it was at. All right, let's take a look at it. Market cap for CVC is $248 million. The current circulating supply is $342 million in circulation, and that looks a lot like EOS. Remember, EOS right now is at about $10 or $11, and it has about $300 million in circulation, so that's something to keep in mind. In the past 24 hours, Civic has only gone up 1.97%. The current price for Civic CVC, it's a very good price, 72 cents. 72 cents. Now, with that being said, folks, let's go ahead and move on. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this. I know the last time I spent 2 damn hours on the business end of it. Everybody wants to hear not just business, but some political commentary as well. So let's just go ahead and get right into stocks. What happened to the stock? Whoa, hold on. Before I do that, before I get into stocks, let me talk about one more cryptocurrency I just completely forgot about. I completely forgot about this, and I'm going to talk about BitConnect. That's right, folks. I want to talk about BitConnect. It is symbol BCC. Now, this is another contributing factor on why the contraction happened more than just 24 hours. It lasted 48, even a little bit beyond 48 hours. Now, the reason is, folks, is because of this coin right here, BitConnect, BCC. Now, folks, I was covering this coin back when it was about $8, back when April, May of 2017, and I have never covered it since. And the reason is, folks, is because its whole technology behind BitConnect was based on this, okay? As a matter of fact, from what I understand, I don't even think there was BitConnect wallets. What you would do is you would have to buy BitConnect by giving them Bitcoin, and then they gave you BitConnect, and their idea was that if you gave them a certain amount of crypto, that they would pay you a certain amount of interest in a given amount of time, and that was basically their blockchain. I mean, it sounded very sketchy. Me, the inner circle, we stayed away from it. We never suggested it. We never even played that BitConnect because we knew, just based on like what they were trying to propose, was unbelievably fishy. Now, with that being said, folks, if you take a look at BitConnect, I mean, as of Jesus Christ, as of last week, it was as high as $431, all right? As of January, a little bit above, as of January 7th, it was $431.79 per BitConnect. Now, what happened here, folks, is that they had to close their little exchange down, all right? Close their little exchange down in which they were kind of offering a service in which you gave them crypto, they gave you a percentage per month on your crypto because, I don't know, I guess they were trading with it. I mean, who the hell knows what the hell they were doing. But they announced yesterday that they were closing their exchange and that, don't worry, we're still going to service the coin, but that's what made the coin have value was the fact that this whole service, it was like a crypto kind of mutual fund, for a lack of a better term, all right? For a lack of a better, like a mutual fund, and because that whole thing went kaput, Everybody and their brother sold off. As a matter of fact, some people lost their entire money. Some people lost their entire money. All right, I mean, good God. So with that being said, folks, I just want you all to check a look at this, okay? As of last week, it was like $430. Yesterday, they come out and say they're closing their exchange, but don't worry, you could still, you know, do stuff with the coin. And, oh, yeah, by the way, we're putting out an ICO, BitConnect X. I mean, I'm not joking! Now, I just want you all to think about this just for a second, and then I'm going to move on. Just imagine had you bought BitConnect back in, like, May, you know, bought like $3,000 worth at about $8, $7. And then you just kept holding and holding and holding, and you're like, hey, you know, this is going to go all the way to the top. I mean, there's only 7.8 million in circulation. Bitcoin's got 16.7 million. I mean, it's only at $430. This damn thing's going to $5,000. Meanwhile, everyone who knew about this scam stayed clear away from it. Stayed clear away from it, for Christ's sake. And once me and the inner circle found out this was happening, I mean, we knew it was good. We knew it. I mean, you can't negate when everyone's telling you that this is a scam. And I'm not talking about haters. I'm talking about people that are in the game. You know, people that are actually trading, making money. When they're telling you that this is a scam, you better start, you know, being at least a little skeptical, man. And when it's at around $400 or something, maybe that would behoove you to sell off and move somewhere else. And anyway, it ended up being a scam, folks, and it went from $430 to about $20. $430 to $20. Just imagine, last week you were a cryptocurrency millionaire. Today you're nothing. All because of a scam, baby. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, BCC, BitConnect, these are the things you got to watch out for, folks. These are the goddamn coins you got to watch out for. Anyway, let's get to some more optimism in the markets, baby. The goddamn Dow Jones Industrial closed above 26,000 points, baby. What did I tell you? What have I been telling all of you? I am bullish on this stock market until the fourth quarter of 2018. I told you, boy. And I hope that some of you folks that are out there that are a little apprehensive on getting into this crypto thing are accumulating, at least in a value investing capacity, high-yielding dividend blue-chip stocks, okay? Now, let's say you're just somebody who doesn't like a lot of risk but still wants to, you know, get paid, still wants to capitalize. High-yield blue-chip dividend stocks. What that means is, and I hate to repeat this, folks, but it bears repeating, if you buy a high-yield dividend blue-chip stock, it means not only are you buying the stock and gaining value if it goes up in price, but every quarter you will be paid a dividend per share that you own in your portfolio. So, I mean, that's why it behooves people to kind of entertain a value investing strategy. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is instead of working and then saving your money in a goddamn savings account, which isn't going to make you anything, and as a matter of fact, I mean, it's risky as hell at this point. I mean, I remember in the 80s, folks, they used to pay you a very nice interest rate when you would hold your money in the bank in a savings account. Now it's ridiculous. Now it's utterly ridiculous. So why do that when you can just kind of value invest? And value investing is like this. Each month that you save $200 that you would traditionally put into your savings account, go into a brokerage, okay, and buy whatever high-yield blue-chip dividend stock that you can find. Some months you're going to buy it really high. Some months you're going to buy it really low. But what you're doing is you're accumulating a stock in a value investing capacity. So at some point after 2, 3, 4, 5 years, this is for bear investors, of course, after 2, 3, 4, 5 years of investing and saving your money in this blue chip stock, you have amassed a considerable amount of stock. And with that stock, folks, you can utilize that as an asset to take out loans from the bank. You can use that, and I mean, there's just so many ways you can be financially creative. And these are the things that you've got to think about if you want to be a capitalist, man. You've got to make your money work for you. You see, I mean, what's better? What's better, okay? Spending $1,000 on a piece of garbage cellular phone that was made in China that's going to break in 6 months, or taking $500 and getting a decent phone and taking the other $500 and putting it in a goddamn stock that actually gives you net worth. You understand? You have net worth when you own stock. You have net worth when you own crypto. You have net worth when you own property, when you own gold, when you own silver, when you own classic cars, when you own ancient antique guns, when you own things that appreciate in value. That's what you should accumulate. That's what you should accumulate, folks. With that being said, let's get to the stock market. Once again, all-time highs in the Trump Make America Great Again economic policy. I told you, folks, once this man took power, that this was a capitalist revolution. Didn't I tell you? And didn't I say that we are going to see prosperity in this goddamn country like we've never seen it before, and it's happening right before our very eyes? Let's take a look at the Dow. The Dow Jones Industrial is up 322.79 points on the day, a percentage increase of 1.25%, closing out the Dow at 26,115.65 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. That is the highest close to date, baby. Good God, man. The Make America Great Again economic policy, baby. Remember it. These stupid goddamn champagne socialists in the media ain't going to highlight this, boy. Trump made this happen, baby. The capitalists made this happen. Let's get to the S&P 500. It is up today 26.14 points, a percentage increase of 0.94%, closing out the S&P at 2,802.56 points for the S&P 500. The NASDAQ, oh my God, up 74.60 points, a percentage increase of 1.03%, closing out the NASDAQ at 7,298.28 points. Good God, we're in the Trump economy, baby. Doesn't it feel good? Anyway, with that being said, let's continue going on with the commodities, shall we, folks? All right. Now, commodities, once again, if we do see any in the green, it's because our dollar is not doing as nice as we'd like. And the reason the dollar is not doing as nice as we like is because of a lot of factors. We discussed China wanting or threatening not to buy treasuries, which could potentially raise interest rates in the bond markets and the treasuries. We also have, folks, this garbage in Washington, D.C. about the budget. Now, for you folks that are unaware, I mean, the Congress needs to come to grips with itself and try to culminate a budget so that the president can sign. And, you know, unfortunately, you have Democrats playing politics with illegal aliens. Now, I'm talking about these people, the supposed kids from DACA. They're utilizing this issue as a means of holding hostage funds that need to fund regular government activities. And this is what the Democrats are doing. Now, I think that the Republicans are a little apprehensive in challenging the Democrats when and look, if we don't come up with a budget this Friday, folks, the government shuts down. The government shuts down. We've been through this before. But you see, folks, I think the Republicans are going to crack because they're already proposing, and I hate to bring this up now, but they're already proposing a continuing resolution to fund the government until February 16th, a couple of days after Valentine's Day. How cute. And, you know, we can't keep kicking this can down the road. And look, you know what they're capitulating to? They're capitulating to allowing the WIC program. You know, this WIC program that the president kind of wanted to do away with? Well, just in this continuing resolution, just to continue the government funding to next month, February 16th, they're trying to give the Democrats a 6-year budgeted, full budgeted WIC program just so that they can sign this goddamn continuing resolution until February 16th of next month. I mean, they're going to give them 6 years of CHIP funding. And for all you folks that don't know what the CHIP program is, it's, you know, I don't know, government milk and cheese for young mothers who just decide that they're going to shit out children and not figure out how they're going to pay for them. So if I were the Republicans, I'd say, you know what, go ahead, shut the government down, and each and every one of these Republicans, Donald Trump, everybody, they should throw egg in these Democrats' face and say, hey, look, you are holding our government hostage because you want to protect illegal immigrants over sovereign citizens, over American citizens, and let's see how that pans out in 2018 elections. I mean, you are holding the United States budget hostage because you care more about a bunch of people that came into this goddamn country illegally. But these Republicans, they're not going to do it. So anyway, that's why you're having a lot of weird uncertainty, is particularly in the commodities. Anyway, folks, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost, and of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Gab, folks, all right, the last bastion of freedom of speech on the internet out here. You can find me on Gab under the name Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, and I am verified on there, boy. I am verified. All right, let's get through these commodities, and then we're going to go ahead and get through Gab Shout Outs. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get to energy. Energy, folks, keeps creeping up and up and up. I'm sure you're seeing that reflected in your gas prices, no matter where you are in the world at this point. Let's take a look at WTI sweet crude. WTI sweet crude, folks, for all those that don't know, is the crude oil that is consumed by America. So that's the price that's going to affect America, FYI. WTI sweet crude is up 18 cents. A percentage increase of 0.28%, closing out WTI at $64.15 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. We've got Brent crude also up 10 cents, a percentage increase of 0.14%, closing out Brent crude at $69.48 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. We got gasoline up 0.73%, folks. We got natural gas up 0.40% and heating oil up 0.04%. Let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! We got gold down today after seeing it run for the past couple of days. It is down $12.40, a percentage decrease of 0.93%, closing out gold at $1,326.80 per troy ounce of gold. And as I stated, folks, it would behoove everybody to at least get 10% of their portfolio in gold and silver. It's just in case. All right, just in case. Anyway, let's once again, $1,326.80 per troy ounce of gold. Silver is down 15 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.88%, closing out silver at $17.02 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is up 0.11%, and platinum is down 0.33%. Let's get to agriculture. We've got corn down 0.14%. Wheat is up 0.18%. Oats is up 0.88%. Rough rice is up 0.33%. Soybean is down 0.05%. Soybean oil is down 0.18%. And canola is down 0.04%. Let's get to the soft, shall we? Now that we're getting close to Valentine's Day, cocoa is starting to go up because cocoa is the base for chocolate, folks. Cocoa is up 2.74% increase on the day. Let's go ahead and get to coffee.
Yeah, dude, just don't talk to me, you know? Don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, dude. Just don't do it, dude.
Shut up! Anyway, we've got coffee up 2.20% increase on the day. We've got sugar! It is down 1.25%. Orange juice is down 0.28%. Cotton is up 0.87%. Lumber is up 0.36%. Rubber is up 0.43%. And ethanol is up 0.07%. Let's get to livestock, shall we? We've got live cattle. It is up, folks, 1.99%. We've got cattle feeder. It is also up 1.42%. And before we get to lean hogs, I'd like to remind everybody, and we need to do this as a country, folks. This is not a joke. We got to bring back the ham bone movement. And what I'm going to ask each and every one of you all to do is I need for you all to, when you see these fat jelly-ass, Snorlax, just gigantuan fat jelly-ass bastards either rolling around in a goddamn hover-round. I mean, these, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people that are a little chubby or have a little girth on them. You're in America. You can do that. I'm talking about these fat, disgusting wastes of life that got celluloid dripping off their ears. It's like a pack of beef franks in the back of their neck, for Christ's sake. I mean, you know, that's what I'm talking about. You need to go by these people, and you don't need to harass them. You don't need to say anything to them. All you've got to do is go past them and say, boo. Simple as that. Simple as that, all right? Boo. I mean, that's simple. That's all you have to do. And maybe they'll get the point. Maybe they'll get the point. I'm just saying, fat, greasy-ass, smelly boo. All right, so that's as simple as that. Anyway, lean hogs is down 0.82%. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Now, I'm telling you, folks, I'm not really looking forward to Gab Shout Outs anymore. I'm not looking forward to Radio Graffiti anymore. I don't think that you people understand that my show is serious goddamn business, all right? I mean, I take production. Now, listen, production notes, man. Production notes that I handwrite myself. And you know what? I'm not even going to take any chances, all right? I mean, before anything happens, let me just go ahead and get some more beer, for Christ's sake, man. That's right. We got to get some more beer here before you idiots even start with your garbage, your perversion, your sick troll terrorism and cyber verminism. All right, we don't appreciate it around here whatsoever. Wish you all understood that crap. Jesus Christ, man. Let's go ahead and pour some beer in here. Hey, look, you people are making me drink. It's you people. It's your fault. It's all your fault. I mean, look, you think I'd be doing this, man? You think I'd be drinking all this time if I didn't have you people just harassing me on a consistent goddamn basis? I mean, look, you want to know why I truly do this? You people should know by now. I'm trying to spark synapses in the brains of capitalists throughout the world. And that's my intention. And that's why I do what I do. I do not come here to try to a bunch of dumb, low-life, waste-of-life losers out here that want to make my life miserable. It's not what I'm here for, boy. I'm here for the capitalism. I'm here for Donald Trump. Do you understand that, boy? I'm not here for you goddamn trolls. So with that being said, I'm only going to take a couple of these damn Gab Shout Outs. And of course, if you want a Gab Shout Out live right here on the broadcast, all you've got to do is go to my Gab account and re-Gab, or excuse me, like. You have to like the post that states, True Capitalist Radio is now live. Listen in now. If you like that post, I will give you a Gab Shout Out live right here on the broadcast here and now. Do we have any Gab Shout Outs to be had here, engineer? All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to some Gab Shout Outs right now. Who do we got here? We got, I'm not saying that disgusting name. Bernie, I'm not saying that. Look, you idiots that are trying to make me say racist things, stop it. Stop doing that crap. Jesus Christ. Texas in ice. Yeah, real funny. Jeff Albertson, whoever the hell that is, oy vey. Jesus Christ, we got Soggy Taters in the house. We got the novelist in the place. We've got Terry Hammond. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, for Christ's sake. We got I'm not gonna say these stupid, dumb, racist names, man, all right? You people are racist. We've got Blackjack Capitalist. We've got There's No Black in a Rainbow. What the hell is that? What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to be? Anyway, we got War Game Capitalist in the house. We got Passion Fruit in the house. Nagin in the house. Jim Cramer. Yeah, that ain't the real Jim Cramer, that pump and dump asshole. That ain't him. Shut up. We got BN King in the place. We got Ugandan Warriors of the Texas Mortars. What the hell is... What the hell does that mean? Jesus Christ. The Capitalist Prince of Darkness? Is that George Soros? Look, shut up, you idiot. Asshole. Look, George Soros is a sick maniac, man. He's a sick man. He's a real-life James Bond villain, you asshole. And not to mention, he likes socialism, boy. He likes socialism, boy. Give me the goddamn mic. See, we're already starting. You see that, boy? We're already starting on this crap, man. Look, I'm not going to say anything, man. I don't want to say anything I regret. You know, because you autists, you know, you don't forget a word. You know what I mean? Stupid. You promised, Ghost. I didn't promise nothing. Jesus Christ, man. Ghost eats detergent pods. No, I don't. And by the way, where the hell did this come from? Eating detergent pods. I mean, is somebody out there trying to do some social Darwin work for us or something? Because, I mean, keep doing it, man. If you're that stupid and retarded to eat this crap, then why should we even resuscitate you back to life if you happen to be poisoned? Why should we even pump your stomach? I mean, no offense. If you're that stupid, why should we? I'm just saying, why should we? Good God. Anyway, who else do we have here, folks? We're going to continue on here. I'm not saying these racist names. Stop making me say racist crap. Jesus Christ. Ghost is a neat growl? Ghost is a neat growl. What the hell does that mean? Ah, you son of a... You son of a bitch! God damn it, stop making me say this racist garbage, man! Stop it! You're gonna get me kicked off the air, for Christ's sake! I mean, why am I even complaining to you idiots for? You don't care! Jesus Christ, give me the mic! Why am I even complaining to you idiots for, man? Good God, man. Is there anybody that really wants a shout-out out there? Anyone? Jesus Christ. Mom said stop drinking, Dad. Shut up, all right? I'm not your goddamn dad. All you little freaks, I'm not your father. I'm not your damn father, and I never will be your damn father. Now get the hell out of here. I'm not going to be your goddamn daddy, boy. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here, man? We got P-deduction notes. P-deduction notes. Of course, bodily fluids with you sick perverts. My little notes. What the hell are y'all talking about, man? Good God. Making nuns show their buns? What the hell are you... Making nuns show their buns? What kind of a sick crap is that? What the goddamn hell? Man, listen, I'm tired, man. I'm really tired of this crap. I'm really tired of this. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, man. I'm really tired of this crap, man. I mean, seriously, after I do this damn just this part, this goddamn Gab Shout Outs, I mean, I just get jaded, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I'm depressed. It makes me not want to do the rest of the damn show. I mean, don't you elongated foreskin-having, anal cheese-loving, bad period-smelling, chicken-eating corn boys understand that? You piss me off! This is why I need a drink! This is why! You! All of you out there! All of you! Give me the mic! This is why I drink! Give me my goddamn drink, for Christ's sake! That's why I drink, man. This is why I freaking drink. The autistic capitalist. Now shut up! Shut up! You're either a capitalist or you're autistic. You can't be both. You can't be both. Shut up! Jesus Christ. BitConnect for inner circle slot. Look, shut up! Shut up! You know, I'm serious. After this stupid segment, every time after this stupid segment, I don't even want to do the show. I don't even want to do the show. I don't even want to do, I don't, man. I really don't want to do this broadcast right now, man. I'd rather be doing anything else. I'd rather be in the other room right now with Mrs. Ghost kicking back and telling her to get in the goddamn kitchen and make me a steak. All right? That's what I'd rather be doing than sitting around dicking around with a bunch of stupid autists like you. Give it a mic! I'm serious, man. I'm serious. What the hell? I'm already finished with this goddamn beer. I'm already finished with this beer. More beer! And I know there's a lot of you folks out there that are saying, Ghost, why are you drinking? You got ulcers, you got this and that. You know what? Don't give me a Baptist sermon, man. You're listening to these people, all right? I'm sitting out here, I'm giving out millions upon millions of dollars of information, and this is the kind of thanks I get every goddamn day. So, you know, I just need some more beer, man. I just need more beer, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. I gotta do it, man. All right. calm down, man. Jesus Christ, with these stupid trolls! I'm telling you, I don't want to do this. I don't even want to do this garbage. I don't even want to do this. What the hell is this? 10 years of a knee guard? What is it? You sick bad! Look at my gap! God damn it, you! Look at my gap! Check out my gap, for Christ's sake! What are y'all doing? Stop posting garbage like that, man! Stop it! Stop it! Oh my God. 10 years of me. Get him on! You see, now y'all are trolling me on goddamn Gab now. Is that what y'all are doing? This is a big joke. Huh? Yeah! It's real funny! Hey, y'all are racist bastards. You know that? Y'all are some racist chumps. You know that? Y'all are racist assholes. I'm telling you, I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more of these Gab shout outs anymore. You all are pieces of crap. How dare you treat me like this after all the information that I give you? And did you put Alex Jones's face on my avatar? Did you put Alex Jones's face on my... No! 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 Look at my goddamn Gab now, man! Look at my goddamn Gab! These guys put Alex Jones's fat, portly face on my avatar! On my avatar! Man, that's it. That's it! No more Gab! No more... Give me the mic! No more Gab! God damn it! No more Gab! God damn it! No more Gab! Hey, why do you all keep putting freaking Alex Jones, man? What the hell is that about, man? What's up with you in this fixation? Look, I am not Alex Jones, and secondly, stop promoting his crap on my broadcast. He rips me off. He's been ripping me off for 10 years, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick. I'm sorry. I don't want... Look, let's not get personal here. I mean, you know how it is, you know. Yeah. Hey, you know something? 1776 will commence again, and I'm going to tell you all right now, if you don't buy the super male vitality that gives you the goddamn big-ass boner and protects you from all the goddamn feminist mimickers that'll get into your body and make the freaking frogs gay, well, you better stop. My filters! My filters! My filters! Enough! Enough! I'm done. Shut up! Stop gabbing at me! Enough of it! I'm enough! Enough! My filters! My filters! Anyway, let me move on, folks, all right? Let me move.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Sometimes I lift material from an obscure podcast from Texas and it really pisses off the host. It's funny as hell. Is this for real? Look in my gap! If that's for real, man, that better not be for real, Alex Jones. You understand me, boy? That better not be for goddamn real! That better not be for real! Man, that's enough. You shut up. You know, that ain't real. Take that off. That ain't real. Get it off. Get it off there. It ain't real. All right, look, shut up on Gab. I'm not paying attention to you assholes on Gab anymore, all right? I'm not paying attention to you assholes on Gab, so you all can just take your goddamn little Gab, little gifs, your memes, and your little pissy comments and just shove them up your ass. All right? Just shove them up your clogged up pooper because no one gives a crap. Good God. I'm just pissed off, man. I mean, you all are listening to this, right? You people are all listening to this. I'm sorry, folks. I'm pissed off. Anyway, look. Let's talk about President Trump, all right? That'll put me in a better mood. That always puts me in a decent mood out here. Anyway, as I was being berated and bombarded by a bunch of troll, terrorists, and cyber vermin on Gab, okay? Let's talk a little bit about President Trump revealing his winners of the fake news awards, all right? Now, here it is, the fake news awards. Below, or right what I'm about to list, is the full list, all right? Now, let's start with number 11. In Trump's words, Russian collusion. Russian collusion is perhaps the greatest hoax perpetrated on the American people. There is no collusion. That's number 11. Number 10. New York Times report that Trump administration had a hidden climate change report, whatever the hell that means. Number 9, CNN report that former FBI Director James Comey would dispute President Trump's claim that he was told he was not under investigation. Number 8, Newsweek report that Polish First Lady Agata Kornhauser-Duda did not shake Trump's hand. Y'all remember that? Number 7, a CNN retracted report claiming that Anthony Scaramucci Russian ties. Number 6, CNN's video suggesting Trump's overfed fish during the visit with the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Y'all remember that? Oh my God, he just threw all the fish food on there. I mean, what a bastard. Y'all remember that stupid damn? That was ridiculous. Number 5, the Washington Post's Dave Weigel tweeting that Trump's December rally in Pensacola, Florida wasn't packed with supporters. Number 4, Time report that Trump removed a bust of Martin Luther King Jr. from the Oval Office. Number 3, CNN report that Trump campaign had early access to hacked documents from WikiLeaks. Number 2, the infamous ABC News Brian Ross bungled report on former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. And number one, and this has got to be a good one because Paul Krugman is a complete Fabian socialist economist idiot and has been wrong on everything. On everything, baby. Now, with that being said, number 1, New York Times, Paul Krugman claiming markets would never recover from Trump presidency. This guy is always wrong. Why is Paul Krugman such a credible economist when he's been wrong every time? Folks, Dow Jones Industrial just closed over 26,000 points. Here you have Paul Krugman writing before Trump's even elected that the market will never recover from a Trump presidency. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, those were the fake news awards given out by Trump just a little while ago, and I must concur with most of those, folks. All right, but I would say that the number 1 was probably the Russian dossier. That's the biggest fake news of them all, because here you have Robert Mueller and this special counsel looking for Trump-Russia collusion when there is blatant collusion with the Hillary Clinton campaign and Fusion GPS hiring Russians to compile a dossier on their political opponent. How is that not collusion? It's not collusion, folks, because this goddamn Robert Mueller special counsel is nothing more than a political weapon for Hillary Clinton, a political weapon for the Democrats. I don't know how much more evidence you need to understand this. I don't know how much more evidence you need. Anyway, folks, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want to talk a little bit about how the mainstream media was completely upset and disappointed that the president was in excellent physical and mental health. I mean, did you see this poor doctor, this military doctor who's been, the past 3 presidents' doctor, for Christ's sake, having to answer questions from this ridiculous, disgusting press corps, for Christ's sake? And what was funny is that the people in the press corps who look fat and slovenly, I mean, they look like, maybe 2 or 3 years into a coronary, they have the audacity to act like medical experts and literally ask things that had nothing to do with the actual medical report on the president. I mean, they were talking about, well, are you going to make him just get 1 scoop of ice cream? And you had one asshole envying Trump, like, wait a minute, this guy eats cheeseburgers, he eats fried chicken, how does he have excellent health? I mean, they were disappointed. I mean, it's as if they were trying anything to try to squeeze out something that would affect his physical health, his mental health, so they can exploit it on television. And, on CNN, this ridiculous so-called excuse for a doctor, Sanjay Gupta, they actually had him there at this press conference acting as if he knew more than the doctor who is actually administering the medical tests on the president. You actually had Sanjay Gupta going on CNN claiming that the president had heart disease. That the president has heart disease. I mean, give me a break. All right, I mean, we all heard what the man said. This is a man who medically administered these tests to the president. I mean, this guy is physically and mentally fit to not only fulfill the first term, but a potential second term, for Christ's sake. So this whole, I don't know if the president is mentally fit. I don't know if he's physically fit. That whole leftist propaganda can be shoved out the window. Now you damn leftists are going to have to think of something else. All right? And it sucks that the president even had to do this. I mean, this was unprecedented. Having the damn president's doctor having a press conference over his health. It's ridiculous that the president had to do this, but he did it just so that he could put all these ridiculous fake news to bed. And you see, because President Trump had that doctor answer every single question about his health, it proves that this goddamn mainstream media is nothing more than fake news. And anyone who is still listening to MSNBC, CNN, or any of these mainstream media outlets to gather their news and information, you are being intellectually lazy, for Christ's sake. With this advent of the internet, you can gather every perspective as simple as a couple of clicks. As simple as a couple of clicks. And that's why I'm saying, folks, this is why the mainstream media hates podcasts like mine and alternative media like other independents that are out there trying to spread the truth, because they want to control the narrative. And they've done that for so long. And that's why they're acting so arrogant right now. That's why you have CNN acting as if they're pointing their finger at you and telling you what to think, because they have been used to doing that for the past 30, 40 years. And now that they no longer have the power to suggest or to carve out the narrative within the general American populace, they realize that they are insignificant at this point. They are insignificant. This is a new day and age where they, these corrupt, champagne socialist, weaponized media, can no longer control the narrative. And I couldn't believe when I saw all those people in the press corps question the president's doctor, how they were so disappointed that there wasn't nothing wrong with this president. Man, what a bunch of sick assholes these leftists are. That's why you should hold no compassion to any of these leftists, because they would hold no compassion to you. These leftists are sick, soulless assholes, and they have no compassion for anyone but themselves. And you know something, folks? That's the whole gimmick around leftism, socialism, communism. The idea of political romance, of how everyone should have a car, and everyone should have a house, and everyone should have a chicken in every pot. I mean, that's the face value of the political romanticism. That's what they write in books. But if you talk to these leftists and sit down and ask them to articulate their grievances, what are they going to say? They're going to say the proverbial words, I, me, my. And what are they going to talk about? I want free education. I want free health care. I want free housing. And you see, that's the basis of every leftist out here. They are more selfish than any selfish capitalist could ever be. Because for you to utilize the guise of wanting to help the collective when your sole objective is to help yourself, that is the biggest hypocritical, lying, self-righteous idiot on the planet, and that's what every one of those leftists are. They're hypocritical, lying assholes, and they could care less about their supposed common man. All they care about is if they're going to get something for free themselves. If they're going to get something themselves. I mean, there's nothing more selfish than a filthy leftist. Nothing. Nothing more selfish than a leftist, liberal, communist, socialist piece of trash. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that, folks. All right, we got a lot of things to talk about. Let's talk a little bit about how Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin tried to manipulate the President of the United States on DACA. Now, you all remember, folks, last Tuesday when the President was showing his skills on the art of the deal, bringing both sides of the aisle together and having a press conference and saying, look, you need to get this laid out. And he made sure that the cameras were there, and it was a great moment. He said, look, I'm willing to be malleable on DACA, but I want an end to chain migration. I want an end to this so-called immigration lottery system, and I want a wall at the border. You give me those three things, and whatever you come up with DACA, and maybe we can come up with something. Maybe I'll sign the deal. I mean, even President Trump said he'll take the heat. I mean, you couldn't get any more bipartisan than that. I mean, this guy was genuinely trying to go down the aisle. Now, once again, I know there's a lot of you right-wingers out there that are kind of upset at the president that he's even offering to deal with DACA. But lest we forget, folks, that we don't have a unified Republican front out here. It's not as if the president can initiate an end on DACA completely and have every Republican to vote for it so that it can pass. We've got Republicans like Lindsey Graham and John McCain and Jeff Flake and all these other stupid, dumbass Republicans out here that are showing so-called compassion for this whole DACA situation. So President Trump can't, even if he wanted to, try to end DACA through having a straight vote on the Congress because he doesn't have the votes. Republicans are not all on board. They're not unison on ending DACA. So that's why the president last Tuesday put both of their bowls on the table and said, look, I want end of chain migration. I want the end of a lottery immigration, and I want a border wall. You bring me that. You bring me some version of DACA, how to end this thing, and I'll sign it. But they didn't do it, folks. They didn't do it. Let me tell you what happened. While you had factions within this this bipartisan attempt at trying to conjure up a bill here, you had Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin go behind the backs of their own parties and try to propose a proposal to the president and claim that it was a bipartisan effort by many of those participating in crafting this bill. But in actuality, folks, what Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin were trying to do, they were trying to manipulate the president into signing something that didn't really deliver on what exactly he wanted. And what Durbin and Graham tried to do is tried to present him something that was nothing what he asked for, and they were basically trying to put Trump's balls on the table and said, hey, you said you'd sign anything, right? I'm Lindsey Graham. Go ahead and sign this, Mr. President. Here, go ahead right there. And luckily, the president had enough foresight to realize that, hey, wait a minute, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? I thought we had a deal here. And then once the president and his chief of staff started calling around Washington, D.C., and started realizing that many of the players that were supposed to be crafting this bill weren't even involved with Graham and Durbin. They weren't even involved with Graham and Durbin on this crap. So with that being said, folks, I mean, this was a pure manipulation by these assholes, Durbin and Graham, to manipulate the president. All right, I mean, it's ridiculous. this is why I'm saying, who votes in Lindsey Graham? First of all, I mean, this guy, with all due respect, in my opinion, he looks fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops. This man looks like, in my opinion, he's probably doing something nefarious on the prostitution circuit in which he's having foreign objects shoved up his, you know what. I mean, it looks that way from my opinion. My opinion. And why does he have so much goddamn compassion for these DACA kids? I mean, did you see what he tried to do? He tried to go out and grandstand, tried to use the media and say, we got to do something about these kids. How does it end? Are we going to just let these kids just sit around? Spoken like a goddamn liberal, man. Spoken like a goddamn liberal. And let me tell you, that's why DACA is gone. DACA is dead. Because these morons in the Democratic Party, they just don't want to do anything. They just want to be an obstinate party. They don't want anything to go right for this country. They are just here to sabotage. And that's what they're doing. And that's why I'm challenging the Republican Party to challenge the Democratic Party to shut down the goddamn government. Shut down the goddamn government for DACA. And let's see how the American public views the Democrats when they are the cause of the government shutdown for illegal immigrants. I mean, let's see how that pans out for them in 2018, folks. I mean, you Democrats are going to shut down the government for illegal immigrants? Let's have that debate. Let them do it. Let them goddamn do it. And let me tell you, they're not going to be very favorably looked upon in 2018. And let me tell you, Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin, what a bunch of pieces of crap. You are going behind your own colleagues' backs so you could propose a bill in front of the president and have it signed before any of your colleagues that are actually trying to culminate some kind of bill can even propose something? These people are straight scumbags. Both of them, Lindsey Graham and Dick Durbin. You want to talk about a classic, disgusting, filthy, soulless, bureaucratic piece of trash? Take a look at these two assholes, all right? Completely soulless, completely double-talking, completely hypocritical, and it makes me sick that we still have people like this representing us in Congress. Why do we keep electing these kinds of scumbags? I mean, do you understand when we elect somebody into Congress, they're supposed to be representative of the people? All right? I mean, this does not mean that when you elect these scumbags that they're supposed to be dictator. It doesn't mean when they get elected that they're supposed to just pass whatever bill that they want off the top of their head. And it makes me sick, man. It makes me sick. We need to be a government made for the people and by the people again. And in 2018, folks, this is an important election. Do you understand me? This is an important election because if we don't conduct ourselves as a government that's made for the people and by the people, these assholes who took control of our government for the past 30 or 40 years are going to take control of it again. And once again, they're going to throw it down the tubes, and we can't let them do that. Remember, before Trump, you had these assholes in Washington, D.C., allowing international interests to fleece our tax system. We were the ones funding the damn Paris Accord. That's why Donald Trump wanted to get out of it, because we were funding it. We were funding it. That's why we decided to go ahead and put NATO on notice. Do y'all remember when Donald Trump was at the NATO headquarters giving these NATO members a riot act, for Christ's sake? They looked like they were eating crap when Donald Trump was giving them a tongue lashing. Because we help fund NATO. We help fund the United Nations. The United States taxpayer has funded all these international institutions and have got nothing to show for it. We've got $20 trillion in debt. $20 trillion in debt. That's what we got. And where did all that $20 trillion go? You know, $10 trillion of that $20 trillion was accumulated during Barack Obama's administration, folks, all right? Where did all that $10 trillion go? I'll tell you where it went. It went into Wall Street's pockets. It went into the pockets of those that donated to the campaign contribution account of Barack Obama and the Democrats. Look up Stimulus Package 2. Look up Stimulus Package 2 and take a look at everybody that got paid in Stimulus Package 2 and watch. And there's a direct correlation, folks, between those that got money in Stimulus Package 2 and the vocal critics of the president today. The most vocal critics of the president today, I guarantee you, got paid off in Stimulus Package 2. These assholes on the left, the media, Hollywood, these people aren't loyal because they're politically motivated. They're loyal because they got paid. They were able to fleece the American tax system. And when Donald Trump got elected, that all came to an end, boy. That all came to an end, and that's why everybody in the swamp in Washington, D.C. hates. They hate Donald Trump. That's why all the bureaucratic institutionalists in the international community hate Donald Trump, boy. Because Donald Trump, this man is a representation. He is a manifestation of the capitalist movement. And I told you this day would come. I told all of you, if you don't believe me, look back in the goddamn archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost, and take a look at that archive. I said it for 10 years that this day would come. And it's here, boy. It's here. Anyway, folks, I'm just simply stating, man, that we need to conduct ourselves once again, each and every one of you that can vote. We need to conduct ourselves as a government made for the people and by the people. Because if we fall asleep at the wheel again, I don't think that we have another way back. Do you understand? If we fall asleep at the wheel again, there ain't no going back. If we would have had Hillary Rotten Clinton as the president today, it would have been over as America. America would have been over. You know it and I know it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about sloppy Steve Bannon. He testified yesterday in front of the House Intelligence Committee and apparently didn't answer a goddamn question that they said. He didn't plead the fifth. He was just being verbally evasive. Really pissed off the House Intelligence Committee. And as a result, I don't know if this was a consequence of the lack of cooperation with the House Intelligence Committee, but Steve Bannon has since been subpoenaed by Robert Mueller's special counsel to be questioned. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Why is Robert Mueller, first and foremost, continuing on? I mean, this man has been tied to so much corruption related to the special counsel. How is this man still able to legally do this crap? I mean, how much more evidence do we need that this man comprised nothing more than a political weapon as a special counsel? This special counsel is a political weapon for the Democrats. I mean, Peter Strzok, huh? I mean, give me a break. I mean, look at all the people that were related to Mueller's team, that are partisan, that were pro-Hillary, that are anti-Trump. How is Robert Mueller continuing on with this goddamn special counsel, for Christ's sake, man? Everyone on the Trump train should be calling their congressman and telling them to end this charade. End this witch hunt, for Christ's sake, man. End it. This is illegal. Robert Mueller and his special counsel are jeopardizing the integrity of the legal system of this country and jeopardizing the very institutions of government by allowing this continuous, ridiculous charade, this witch hunt to continue on. I can't believe this idiot can continue on with this crap. Wake up, people, goddammit! Tweet at your goddamn congressman. Facebook message your goddamn congressman. Email your goddamn congressman, man. Robert Mueller and his special counsel should be illegal. It should be illegal. His stupid, freaking political counsel is nothing more than a political weapon. Wake up. I mean, is anybody listening, for Christ's sake? I mean, is anybody listening, for Christ's sake? Robert Mueller, special counsel, is a political weapon for the Democrats. It's already been proven. This special counsel should be dissolved. Robert Mueller should be investigated. James Comey should be investigated. Robert Strzok to be investigated. Lisa Page should be investigated. Bruce Orr should be investigated. Melly Orr should be investigated. All these people, they are a conspiracy. All these connections, all these coincidences, all this evidence, it's a conspiracy against our president. It's a conspiracy against our president, you stupid idiot. Wake the hell up. Wake up. It freaking pisses me off. This goddamn Robert Mueller special counsel should be illegal. God damn it. Give me the mic, man. This goddamn Robert Mueller special investigation should be illegal, man. I'm not even joking. That's why I'm calling on everybody that was a part of the Trump train. By God, contact these congressmen, man. Tell them that this is a political weapon, and how could you, as a representative of our district, allow this to happen? How could you allow this to happen? Jesus Christ. Look, I'm sorry, folks, all right? I'm sorry I'm going off keister here, but I am angry that this asshole Robert Mueller, who was once the FBI director during 9/11, and look, I'm not going to let anybody forget that Robert Mueller directed his FBI agents to confiscate every video camera footage that surrounded the Pentagon, every video cam footage from a gas station, from a hotel, from a parking lot, anywhere. Confiscated them all. And who's in possession of them? The FBI. The FBI. This was this asshole. Not to mention, Robert Mueller was also the FBI director during the Uranium One situation, in which Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama allowed Russia to buy 20, I don't know how much percentage of our uranium. Anyway, look, it's ridiculous, all right? I can go on and on. I mean, there's so much evidence. Why aren't these people in jail? That's why I keep saying, are these people too big to jail? Is James Comey? Is Peter Strzok? Is Bruce Orr? Is Nellie Orr? Is Jake? All these people, are they too big to jail? Is Robert Mueller too big to jail? Wake up, man! This is a government made for the people and by the people, but the people have to be aware. The people have to be awake. So wake up! Wake the hell up! Jesus Christ! It pisses me off, man. It's as if I'm the only one that's pissed about this illegal activity that's happening with Robert Mueller and his special goddamn investigation. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I hope that you people understand where I'm coming from, man. Come on! 2018 elections are around the goddamn corner. Do you understand me? We can't let these Democrats and these leftists, these socialists, gain power. We can't let them do it. And we can't let them threaten the legitimacy of our president. I mean, once again, folks, anybody who is anti-Trump, ask them, what do they not like that Trump has done? What do you not like that Trump has signed? What do you not like? And they're not going to be able to tell you. They're just repeating what those stupid assholes at Morning Joe are saying every morning. They're just saying what those assholes in CNN are saying. They're just regurgitating what a bunch of stupid talking heads are saying. They don't know why they don't like this president. This president is pro-America. This president is pro-America. America, and every policy that he has signed into law has been pro-America. So if you don't like Donald Trump, then by God, you are anti-American. If you don't like Donald Trump, then you're spitting on our troops. You all are spitting on our troops if you don't like Donald Trump, because Donald Trump has done everything as it pertains to his policy pro-America. So by God, if you don't like Donald Trump, then you're an anti-American piece of trash. Get the hell out of the country if you don't like him, man. Get out! Get the hell out of here! We don't want you! Get out of here if you don't like this country. Get out! Jesus Christ. I'm just pissed off, man. I'm pissed off. I hope you're just as pissed off as I am. Anyway, folks, let me move on. I'm getting off keister. Let's just move on here. All right? Now, speaking of which, I mean, all this border, DACA, illegal immigrants situation, with all this in the debating table in Washington, D.C., we've got California thumbing its nose at the federal government, providing sanctuary cities for illegal immigrants, allowing immigrants to commit crimes, violent crimes, and let them go free like it's no big deal. And they're doing this as a thumbing of the nose to the federal government. And you know what's really funny, folks, is that California is mostly a bunch of liberals. A bunch of people that are Democrats, liberals, leftists, that'll identify in that political persuasion. And you know, back during the Civil Rights Movement, the Civil Rights Act, back during which they signed a hate crime bill, the leftists were all for the federal government superseding state and local governments as it pertains to laws, right? The liberals were all for the Civil Rights Act, and once it was enacted, the federal government enacting and enforcing that law, superseding state and municipal governments. They were all for the hate crime bill, all right, the federal hate crime bill that superseded municipal and state governments. But now you've got Californians who believe that people who come into this country illegally supersede the authority of the actual citizens of that state. And they are actually protecting these illegal immigrants in a sanctuary city capacity. And let me tell you something, it's about time that the federal government starts cracking down on these asshole, rogue municipal and state officials that refuse to obey federal law as it pertains to the immigration situation. Now, folks, there are plans in the works, okay? ICE has contacted the Department of Homeland Security, which is consulting with the Department of Justice, to start beginning arresting California local officials, local state California officials, start arresting them for defying immigration federal law. You understand? And that's what I'm talking about. That's what these assholes in California need. I'm going to love seeing these Californians arrested, these goddamn officials, these bureaucratic politicians in California. I'd love to see these idiots arrested and face federal charges. Put them in jail for 20 years. See how much they like illegal immigrants then, huh, boy? Put them in federal prison for 20 years for defying federal law, and let's see how long they'll love immigrants, illegal immigrants at that. Once again, folks, if you happen to live in California, you better take a look at who is out there that being the most vocal about all this sanctuary city nonsense, because they may be on the radar of being arrested by the federal government. Look, you should forward this to all your little California little officials, local and state officials. Forward this all to them, that they are put on watch. They are put on alert. And I can't wait to start seeing you idiots in California, you bureaucrats, you people that are defying our president. I can't wait to see you all do the perp walk and try to justify your little love for illegal immigrants, for Christ's sake, boy. Huh? I mean, don't you understand, folks, that these people, these officials in California, they are protecting illegal immigrants as if their authority supersedes regular, natural-born citizens. And that's where the Democrats are at this point. So if you're a Democrat and you're a liberal, you believe that people that come into this country illegally supersede the authority of regular, natural-born, born on this goddamn country citizens. I mean, does that sound right to you, folks? I mean, could you, as an American citizen, sneak into any country and then force yourself on their citizenry, or force their politicians to have you have authority over their citizens? No, absolutely not. And that's why I can't wait for this to happen. And let me tell you, you Californians, you asshole local state officials, I can't wait till you get arrested. I can't wait till you're doing 20 years for defying federal immigration laws. Oh, you think you're so valued? You think you're so virtuous? Go ahead, keep doing, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, California. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to get federally arrested, boy. Anyway, folks, we are now in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everyone know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Gab. It is the last bastion of freedom of speech on social media today. You can follow me on Gab under the name Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Now, before we move on to anything else, folks, I want to remind everybody we are about to pull off the True Capitalist Radio swag, baby, all right? So if you're interested in it, take a look at my Gab. Take a look at my Gab. Check out my Gab. And get some True Capitalist Radio swag, baby. Go out and represent how true of a capitalist you are and trigger all these goddamn leftist, liberal, bedwetting hippies out here, boy. Take a look at my Gab. Anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and move on, all right? Let's go ahead and move on here. Since we were just talking about California and how they believe that people that come into this country illegally supersede the authority of everyday American citizens, let's talk a little bit about Eurocuck EU. Eurocuck EU, folks. Now, for you folks that are unaware, the German and Austrian chancellors met here recently, and believe it or not, they started touting border security. What? Wait a minute. Angela Merkel is actually talking about border security? This is the broad that allowed the complete and utter invasion of the EU. I mean, most of the nation states of the EU with these wild Yehudis. These damn wild Yehudis. She allowed these wild Yehudis to come into the EU, and now she's talking about border security, huh, boy? Give me a break. Give me a goddamn break. Anyway, Angela Merkel says that she wants to secure the EU border to reduce, quote, illegal immigration. What? What are you talking about? It's already too late. It's already too late, Merkel. You've ruined your country. You've ruined the EU. You've ruined it. And do you care? I mean, I can tell by the look in your disgusting, soulless, wrinkly, leather bag-looking face that you don't give a crap. I can tell. But can you believe this, folks? While you have the Democrats over here not wanting to secure our borders, wanting to leave it wide open, wanting to bring in more terrorists with this lottery system, with this chain migration, leaving the border wide open with no wall, here you've got the Eurocucks now all of a sudden starting to finally talk about border security. Huh? Yeah, now they're finally starting to talk about border security. But there is a little bit of a preface to this. Even though Angela Merkel wants to secure the EU border to reduce illegal immigration, she did say that the EU should still help migrants if they happen to still get through the borders. Oh, what kind of sense does that make? What kind of liberal garbage? What kind of hypocritical crap? I'm sick of these socialists. I'm sick of these communists. I'm sick of these leftists. I'm sick of them being hypocrites, saying both things at the same time, and everybody being too stupid to recognize it. I'm sick. I mean, how in the hell are you going to talk out both sides of your mouth, you stupid dumb wiener schnitzel eating broad? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, man! How the hell are you going to talk out of both sides of your goddamn mouth? Give me a break, man! No wonder Europe is so cocked! No wonder Europe is so cocked, man! Good God, wake up, Eurococks! Wake up! Give me the mic! Jesus Christ, man! I mean, why do these goddamn liberals do this, man? I mean, it's like a psychopathic reaction. I mean, they literally talked out both sides of their mouth, man. I mean, look, I don't want to give this too much airtime. I really do not like Angela Merkel, okay? I really don't like Angela Merkel, and I hope that she's not the prime minister. I know they're still trying to gather a government over there in Germany. I hope that she is not, all right, the chancellor after they try to find a new government here. I'm serious. I mean, this was this woman's decision to ethnically cleanse the European Union of white, all right? And that's really what it is, because you know that this is pure communism. I mean, folks, what was the name of the first communist state to ever erect itself? It was called the Soviet Union. It was called the Soviet Union. And guess what the European Union is? It's nothing more than a communist variant. Do you understand? It's a communist variant, for Christ's sake. And what is communism and socialism again? It is the central planning of everything. And what's happening here, folks, in the EU, every one of the EU nation states, whether they know it or not, they have relinquished their own individual choice, their own individual freedom, their own individual decision-making. That's why they had no say-so when they allowed these millions upon millions of Yehudis to come into the European lands and ethnically cleanse the entire European Union. Because lest we forget, folks, that's why these European authorities, that's why they don't care if these Yehudis are raping white Swedish women, white German women. They don't care. Why? Because the quicker the races become merged together, the faster the nationalism in every nation state withers away into the realms of antiquity. Do you understand? I mean, that was the whole purpose of bringing in these Yehudis. So there is no more identification of member states. There is only the identification of a European Union. Why do you think they always have that New Europe festival every year? Oh, it's New Europe, dude. Oh, it's New Europe. Stupid Eurocucks. And look, did you have a decision? Was that your decision to make, to let a bunch of wild Yehudis into your country so that they could ethnically cleanse your culture? Was that your decision? No, that wasn't your decision. That was the European Union's decision. And that's why you folks in the European Union, y'all are screwed, all right? Y'all are completely screwed. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I mean, now you've got the European Union wanting its own army. Now, it doesn't want its own army just because it could potentially fight wars with outside forces. It wants an army so that just in case some of these countries get uppity, like Hungary or Poland, they can just send the European Union army in there to seize the whole goddamn government. I'm just saying. I mean, this is what this is all about. European Union is a communist variant. And if you don't think so, then you're an idiot. All right? That's why you're a complete cuckold, all right? Anyway, let me continue going, folks. Speaking of the EU and UK, let's talk about the UK. Okay, first of all, I don't want to talk about Brexit because I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, right when Theresa May was put in as prime minister, I said back then that this seems like the kind of woman that's just going to kick the can down the road until everybody forgets about Brexit and then just forget about it. It's going to be a memory. No one's even going to care once enough time goes by. And folks, enough time has gone by. I mean, folks, you've got the EU now saying that, look, if the EU wants to come back, it's okay. We won't do anything about it. Just come back to the EU. We'll come back. Give me a kiss. I'm not joking. The EU is like, look, we know you made a mistake. Don't worry. Come back. All right, come over here. Come back to the EU, baby. All right. I'm serious, man. The EU, they just came out today and said, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. You know, I'm serious. And you know what the UK is going to do? They're going to do it. Because of this leftist piece of wannabe conservative trash called Theresa May. As a matter of fact, I don't even really think that, I don't even think there is a conservative party anymore in the UK. I'm serious. I don't even think there is a conservative party because there was a member of the House of Lords, which was a senior member of the Conservative Party, who suggested that he would rather see a Jeremy Corbyn government than to see a soft Brexit. A Jeremy Corbyn government? What are you talking about? Anyway, look, I didn't mean to talk about Brexit. You know, all you folks in UK at this point know it's not going to happen. It sucks. And let me tell you something. That's the last vote. That's the last vote that you will ever get as a people in the UK again. Always remember, they will never give you another vote again. Anyway, the reason I brought up Theresa May is because she has decided to create a new ministry of the UK. It is called Ministry of Loneliness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Christ, man. Ministry of Loneliness? Well, why don't you go volunteer, you lazy prick? Why don't you go do some socially interactive event? Ministry of Loneliness? Oh, my God. Give me the mic. I mean, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean that if I'm lonely, I can go to the Ministry of Loneliness and talk to some stupid lonely bureaucrat? I mean, I can only imagine how this goddamn thing comes about. You know, oh, yes, you know, I'm here at the Ministry of Loneliness because I am alone. Can you help me? Well, I don't know if I can help you, but I know that I can probably give you a little bit of a sum of money, yes? I could give you a little bit of a welfare, yes? Oh, well, I would very much appreciate that. I could put that on my pub tab. I mean, what? Ministry of Loneliness? Look, I don't even know what to say about that. I really don't know. I mean, you know, what is the government supposed to do for your lonely ass? I mean, what if you're just a person that nobody wants to be around? You know? I mean, that's why I watch this, there's an in-real-life streamer that I occasionally watch. His name is Burger Planet on YouTube. And you want to talk about one of the most disgusting, autistic, pathetic waste of life human beings on the face of the planet? It's this guy. It's this guy, okay? And, you know, he finds himself feeling sorry for himself all the time. He's always feeling depressed. And the reason is because he's an autistic, antisocial moron. And he just doesn't know when to shut his stupid, dumb, autistic mouth and just ask questions and go with the flow, all right? And he's always wondering, and look, he's the reason I watch him is because he's an embarrassment to life and he's funny. So if you think that your life sucks and you think that you're an antisocial prick, I would strongly advise you to watch this Burger Planet asshole on YouTube whenever he goes live. He's an in-real-life streamer, okay? I mean, take a look at this asshole on what not to do when socially interacting with people. The guy's a completely annoying prick. And then when he gets drunk, oh, my God, this guy starts sexually harassing women. I mean, and you see, what if this guy goes to the Ministry of Loneliness? What is anybody supposed to do for this fat piece of annoying trash? Give me a break, the Ministry of Loneliness. Man, UK, you're already cucked too, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, look, I'm going to go with this last issue, and then we're moving on to Radio Graffiti. I do want to say that North Korea, and I want to thank the President of the United States, Donald Trump, for making this happen, for posturing and saber-rattling and doing what he had to do so that he could make Kim Jong-un bow down and do something that he hasn't done or the regime of North Korea hasn't done in over 30 years. Now, for you folks that don't know, even though Donald Trump took all kinds of heat from the media, calling him irresponsible because he was supposedly playing diplomacy through nuclear warfare on Twitter, and everybody's like, oh my God, he's going to get us into a nuclear war over Twitter. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? He got into the head of Kim Jong-un, you dumb morons. He got into his head. I mean, all you got to do is take a look at Kim Jong-un in that New Year's address that he gave his people, for Christ's sake. It looked like he got a makeover from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Korean style, or Gundam style. I'm serious, man. The guy was in a new suit. He got himself some hipster glasses. I mean, he has his hair slicked, look like he got a facelift going on. I mean, Trump got in this guy's head. Well, now North Korea has done something unprecedented. All right, first of all, North and South Korea met on a bilateral basis here recently. And what culminated from that? I'll tell you what. North Korea has agreed to send an orchestra, 280 North Korean cheerleaders, athletes, into the South Korean Winter Olympics. Now, this is unprecedented, folks, because what's going to happen here, they have agreed in this bilateral sit-down to not only allow North Korea to send in representatives into South Korea for the Olympics, but there is a plan on marching together at the Olympic opening. Unprecedented, man. Unprecedented. North and South Korea will march together, unified, at the opening of the Olympics. I mean, do you understand? How come the President of the United States is not getting more credit for this? I mean, what he has done through his style of diplomacy has yielded more than 30 years of diplomacy, 30 years of paying these people, 30 years of this crap. I mean, do you understand? Donald Trump made this happen. Donald Trump made North Korea want to bilaterally sit down with South Korea. I mean, what it sounds like, folks, is that North Korea may want to incrementally unify once again. And it didn't take any war. It didn't take money. It just took peace through strength. Peace through strength. And that's all it was, folks. I always said that there was going to be no war between North Korea and the United States. That this was all posturing. And the reason I knew this, folks, is because remember when Kim Jong-un said he was going to send a ballistic missile to Guam, which has one of our U.S. bases on there, and he did not send the missile on the date that he said he was. I knew right then and there that he was all talk. I mean, any foreign policy maker would have, that would have been a sign that he does not want war. And all he's doing is posturing. Remember, that's real big in Asia. You know, Asia's real big on honor. You know, Asia's real big on, you know, oh, you must respect my honor. I mean, that's how they are, all over Asia. All over Asia. And I have to say, man, President Donald Trump yielding more in this North and South Korean crisis than 30 years of diplomacy. And I know that makes the Democrats, I know that pisses them off. I mean, because lest we forget, let's go back to 1994. Kim Il-sung, all right, was in power, which is Kim Jong-un's grandfather. Now, Kim Il-sung started talking about wanting to build nuclear weapons, and there was something called the six-party talks where, you know, North Korea had to sit down with 6 different countries, which comprised of the United States, Russia, China, Japan, and South Korea, and of course North Korea being the 6th. And North Korea didn't want the six-party talks. They wanted bilateral talks with America. And once Bill Clinton came into power, Bill Clinton said, hey, you know, why aren't we just sending somebody over there? I don't understand it. We'll just go talk to the man. I don't get it. So he goes and sends Madeleine Albright to North Korea, and they come up with something called the Joint Framework Agreement, and basically give Kim Il-sung the light water reactors, and we basically build their electrical grid for them under this Joint Framework Agreement. Then George Bush Jr. comes into power and says that he is not going to oblige this Joint Framework Agreement, and that's when Kim Jong-il decided in 1999, right before the election of George W. Bush Jr., he decided to kick out the UN inspectors, kick out the IAEA, and decided to turn his reactors on so that he can enrich nuclear material. And ever since then, folks, ever since then, this has been a thorn in our side. And it took peace through strength, the Make America Great Again foreign policy by Donald Trump, to yield what 30 years of diplomacy could not yield. And why no one is talking about this on the mainstream media is because they're anti-Trump. And that's why each and every one of us that are on the Trump train, we need to make sure that we support our president and perpetuate the truth on others. Because this is one of the most weaponized medias I've ever seen against a president in my entire life. In my entire life. So, with that being said, folks, I don't know what people want out of my president here. I don't know what people want out of Donald Trump. But it just goes to show you it's very easy just to hate somebody who wants to help somebody. You know, I mean, didn't Machiavelli say that? It's better to be feared than loved. Because even though everybody may love you, one person is going to kill you. One person may kill you. But if you're feared, that 1, 10, 100 people that may want to kill you will be too afraid to do it. Too afraid to do it, folks. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the news early here, all right? And before we get on to Radio Graffiti, I do want to say that I am still challenging these alt-right white nationalist assholes. I'm talking about Chris Cantwell, who's basically ripping off my radio format. This guy's getting a crypto hour. This guy, he's living out of his mom's basement, all right, living out of a closet out of his mother's house somewhere, and this guy is going to talk about crypto, for Christ's sake? I mean, this guy can't even, you know, he doesn't even have enough money to freaking put a down payment on a sandwich, and yet this guy's going to somehow give people crypto advice, for Christ's sake? Give me a break. I'm calling them all out. All those alt-right white nationalist pricks. I mean, I will make you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack. And once again, folks, the reason that they don't want to debate me is because they can't come up with substance for the hypocrisy that I'm going to yank out of their perspective. Because as I've stated one more again, what white are they talking about? What white are the white nationalists talking about? And once again, I guarantee you they're not incorporating the Polish in that. They're not incorporating the Czechs in that, the Slavs in that, the Russians in that. And if they are, then what white supremacy are you talking about? I see all these alt-righters with all these swastikas and all this nonsense. If you're going to be representing Nazism, which is National Socialism, if you're going to be throwing up pictures of Hitler, then you need to oblige what Hitler believed, if you're going to believe in that sort of thing. And if you have a Polish last name, a Russian last name, a Czech last name, a Slavic last name, you can't be a white supremacist! Hitler would have thrown you in the oven! Hitler would have thrown you in the goddamn oven! So, all you people that are out here that got, one of those last names from one of those variants of white, don't throw a swastika. Don't try to be a white nationalist. Don't post pictures of Hitler, all right? All right, let's be honest. Come on, man. All right? I'm serious. Come on. And what is this? What is this here? Is this Chris Was Chris Cantwell a comedian? Is this for real? Was Chris Cantwell a comedian? Hold on. I gotta gab this idiot. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta gab this idiot. Hey, Cantwell. Hey, Cantwell, were you a ham-bone freaking comedian? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this crap up. Hey, Cantwell, you were a ham-bone? You were a ham-bone comedian? And now you're some hard-ass white supremacist? I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry, folks. I mean, but that's what I'm talking about with the white nationalist movement, man. I mean, it's a joke. It's as big of a joke as Black Lives Matter. It's as big of a joke as Black Lives Matter. Because look, take a look at Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is being led by a guy named D. Ray McKesson. D. Ray McKesson is a open power bottom homosexual. All right? Open power bottom homosexual. Okay? I speculate, in my opinion, that he's a pothole because he is an AIDS HIV activist. And typically, I mean, when you're an AIDS HIV activist, you've got the AIDS. So with that being said, I mean, you can't get any more hypocritical than that. Here, everybody, check out my gab, all right? Check out my gab. Here is Chris Cantwell in 2012 as a ham-bone comedian, and now this guy is a hard-ass white supremacist. I mean, you can't make this garbage up. Take a look at my gab, for Christ's sake. Good God, this is white nationalism. And you should see his counterpart. What the hell is this guy's name? Andrew Anglin. Andrew Anglin is a 5'2" manlet who used to be an anti-racist vegan. Then he decided to, rebel against his parents who raised him in a country club or some crap, all right, and decided to become some white supremacist or something. It's freaking ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. And hey, Cantwell, if you're listening, by all means, call up right now if you've got the balls, all right, but you don't. You're a phony, just like all of you alt-right white nationalists. You're a bunch of phonies. And if you cared about the purity of your white race, why are you sitting here on a computer flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard? Why are you sitting here in America agitating over here when you should be in Europe right now preserving the purity of your white race? You should be in Europe right now preserving the purity of your white race. What are you doing here in America? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're taking advantage of all the freedoms that we have and how you can be an obnoxious, dumb loser and do absolutely nothing and still get attention and not be put in jail for your goddamn perspective. Give me a break. Give me a break. I mean, you know right now in the EU, the most popular name for a newborn in the EU, you know what most popular name is? Mohammed. Mohammed! Mohammed is the most popular birth name in the EU. Where the hell are you, white nationalists? Where the hell are you, Chris Cantwell? Why aren't you out there in Europe stopping this crap? What about you, you manlet Anglin? What about you, you Jew weave? Yeah, weave, I know you're a Bavarian Jew. We can see the merchant all over your face. And just because you can put a goddamn swastika on your chest doesn't make you a Nazi, you stupid freaking LARPer. And this other fat bastard, what's his name? The guy that, what's the Daily Shoah? What the hell's his name? Enoch? That stupid bastard. Not only is Enoch married to a Jewish woman, he's got a half-brother who's half-black. He's got a half-brother who's half-black. And this is the leadership of the white nationalists. This is the leadership of the alt-right. It's just as hypocritical as that on the left. And, you know, you want to know why I'm going after the alt-right and white nationalists? You want to know why? Because they want socialism. They want socialism. And I hate socialists. I hate communists. I hate anyone who wants to centralize government and relinquish the individual choice, individual decision-making, individual freedom, and that is the basis of socialism and communism. And that's why I'm calling them out. And that's why they don't want none of me. That's why they don't even want to acknowledge me, boy. And I don't blame them. Every time that we, as the capitalist army, has confronted everybody, they don't want none. Do y'all remember? Go right now to Twitter and tweet at D. Ray McKesson about the capitalist army and see how fast he ignores you. Go tweet at the goddamn leader of the Black Panther Party about the capitalist army and see how fast he ignores you. Do you understand? The reason these people are afraid of the capitalist army is not because we're some big badasses. It's because we will make you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack when it comes to political substance. And that's why Cantwell doesn't want none, and that's why the rest of these alt-right, white nationalist e-celebs don't want none of Ghost or True Capitalist Radio. They don't want none. They can't answer anything that I put forth on the debating table. So with that being said, I'm done talking about this subject matter, but once again, I'm calling you alt-right white nationalists out. You're a bunch of socialist pieces of trash, and you know it. That's why you don't want to answer for it, boy. That's why you don't want to answer for it there, boy. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Is this for real? Is this for real here? Or is this a troll? Here, let's see if this is for real. Hold on. Let's see if this is for real here, folks. Let me see if I can make a call here and see if this is for real. I got to see it. I'm sorry. If we can get an answer, great. If not, I'm moving on to Radio Graffiti. I'm not playing this game anymore. Let's see what we got here. Nah, man, ain't nobody answering this phone, man. Look at their punks. Ain't nobody answering that phone. They're punks. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let's just go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. And I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. And hey, by the way, look at this. Look at this. Somebody just tweeted at D. Ray McKesson and said capitalist army. And look, They already blocked him. They already blocked this person that said, I'm telling you, D. Ray McKesson fears the capitalist army, baby. He doesn't, this power bottom fruit bowl doesn't fear the alt-right. You understand? This power bottom fruit bowl doesn't fear the white nationalists, but they fear the capitalist army, boy. They fear the capitalist army. Take a look at my Gab. They're already, D. Ray McKesson's already ignoring anyone who says capitalist army to him. You want to know why? Because he knows better, boy. He knows better. Anyway, let's get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti! That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 516-453-9903. And when I call on your area code, you've got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti. And before I do this, let me get a freaking drink of this beer here. All right. Now that we got all that out of the way, hey, engineer, do we got any goddamn Radio Graffiti calls to be had out here? All right. Well, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti calls right now. And let me tell you, if these Radio Graffiti calls, if they start to piss me off, I'm out of here. I'm not in the mood for this crap, all right? I'm already in a pissed off mood. I'm not in the mood for this garbage. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to some Radio Graffiti calls. How about 423 Radio Graffiti?
We got Tyron Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ty Lopez! I like Bitcoin! I know things! Oh my God! Hook it up! Hey, what's this Bitcoin thing? Oh my God! It's really weird! I know things! Buy my book! Buy my class! I'm Ty Lopez! Oh my God! I know Bitcoin! I actually find that funny, all right? Because look, I think that Ty Lopez. Look, I'm not going to tell you what I think of him. I don't think too highly of him. All right. I think he's like a very poor man's Tony Robbins. But all of a sudden, you've got being a Bitcoin expert, for Christ's sake, and I'm sick of seeing your goddamn advertisements, Ty. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it every freaking time on YouTube, on anywhere. Hey, I'm Ty Lopez. I know Bitcoin. Look at my Lamborghini and the chicks with the bikinis. Buy my book now. I know Bitcoin. Go eat a freaking burrito, you stupid, dumb idiot. How about 256 Radio Graffiti? Jesus Christ, you're taking too long. How about 321 Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, I have two things to say. For those people who say you're a father to them, the only thing your father are is to true capitalists. And another thing, anybody who's invested in citrus in Florida, be careful. There's a cold front coming in, and it's going to freeze all the trees.
Oh, man, hey, if it's going to freeze all the trees, then that means it's going to be an increase in orange juice futures. Remember that, baby. Thank you very much for calling, man. How about 651 Radio Graffiti? God, Jesus Christ. Get it straight, asshole. All right, we're taking Radio Graffiti calls now. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Chalk my dick! Chalk my dick! Chalk my dick! Chalk my dick! Chalk my dick!
All right, we get it, you stupid idiot. Man, I thought we got rid of that guy years ago already. I thought that guy was over. Why are all these old freaking trolls coming back all of a sudden, man? What's going on? What's going on? Give me the damn mic. Jesus Christ. What's up with all these old trolls coming back, for Christ's sake, man? Go away! 507 Radio Graffiti.
Not away. I put a clue because not away. I'm conquered because I know the way. I'm looking for Zimbabwe. You will spit on your face. Spit on him. If you don't know the way. No. Do you know the way? Do you know? No, I don't know the damn way. Stupid Ugandan idiots, for Christ's sake. 352 Radio Graffiti. Enough of the racist chimps, man. It's racist, man. No more chimps. Jesus Christ, you freaking racist. Jesus Christ, man. Are you kidding me? I told all you assholes already, no more damn chips, man. No more chips. No more goddamn chips, for Christ's sake, give me the mic. No more damn chips, man. Jesus Christ, man. 352 Radio Graffiti. Seriously, Samsung. Radio Graffiti. Yes, I freaking love Man Frank. Body pillow. Oh, yeah, keep on. And Frank, you sick. And Frank. Oh God, and Frank. And Frank. Man, I'm telling you, you guys just get worse and worse, man. It gets worse and worse and worse. Good God, man. Give me the mic. Freaking mic, man. You guys are freaking racist, man. I'm telling you, you guys are trying to get me pulled off the air with all this racist garbage. I really don't appreciate it one bit, man. I don't appreciate it at all. At all. Jesus Christ. 469 Radio Graffiti. One fish, two fish, one fish, one fish, one fish, two. Hey, well, what the? Shut that shit. What the hell is that about? Jesus Christ. 412. Oh, no, Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Let's put it that way. Broke back, broke dick, chimp crap. I mean, wait a minute. Was that a chimp singing freaking Nickelback? Jesus Christ. I'm mean, come on, man. Come on. Give me the goddamn freaking... Jesus Christ. What a freaking... what a fruit bowl freaking Wednesday, man. What a fruit bowl goddamn Wednesday, for Christ's sake, man. I'm just sitting here. I'm just trying to have a decent freaking broadcast, man. I'm just trying to have a decent broadcast, man. Anonymous Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I'm glad the support for the show is getting bigger, and I like that the Trump train is getting bigger. In fact, it's getting nigger and nigger and nigger and nigger.
Yeah. You know what? You could barely sputter out that sentence fragment, for Christ's sake, man. What is English your second language, you stupid, incompetent moron? Learn how to spoke it. 256 Radio Graffiti.
I see China all the time. The big lie. Obamacare. $5 billion we sent to the website. I hire people. They do a website. It costs me $3. Free trade can be wonderful if you have smart people. But we have people that are stupid. I like China. I just saw them.
I don't even get what the hell that splice was about there, you moron. 248 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. The reason why they have that Ministry of Loneliness in Britain now is because I think they want to do gay-arranged marriages with these wild Yehudis. Quite frankly, I mean, what better way to remove the national identity than to just force the government to have the government force them to marry?
Well, that's a very good point. I mean, I don't think... Man, I don't even know what's going on in Euro-cuck land. Man, they should be ashamed of themselves, but they're not. 323 Radio Graffiti. No, shut that music off. Shut up. I know what that is, and you're sick. You're a sick pervert. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Man, all right, great. You're shoving the goddamn microphone in your shit funnel. Great. 503 Radio Graffiti.
In a circle, be unbroken. By and by goes by and by.
Shut up and don't talk about my inner circle again, you stupid, dumb fruit bowl. All right, it sounds like you're, shoving a large piece of furniture up your ass, looking at 1988 swim trunks of Greg Louganis. All right, 305 Radio Graffiti.
Do you know the way? No, know the way. I do not know the way. We must find a way, not find a way. Yeah, we must find a way.
Wait a minute, that's a freaking song now? That's a... Oh, Jesus, with these memes. That stupid, ridiculous goddamn meme is a song now? Man, you internet idiots, I'm telling you, you guys are stupid, man. You guys are truly freaking stupid. I mean, grade A stupid, for Christ's sake. Give me the mic. Grade A stupid. Ugh. I don't even know why I keep going on with this broadcast. I'm telling you, man, it's 412 Radio Graffiti.
Praise the sun! Praise the sun! Praise the sun! Praise the sun! Praise...
What the hell are you talking about, you stupid dweeb? Hope somebody chokes you to death. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what's going on? I know it's a bit late, but happy Ghost anniversary. 10 years of excellent broadcasting. Here's to 10 more. Long live the capitalist army. Long live the inner circle. Check out this picture I made you, man. Happy 10 years, man.
Hey, thank you. I think that is the Teutonic Plague. I haven't heard from him in a minute. He kind of snuck on there. 2-1 Radio Graffiti.
I think we already called on you. I'm sorry about that. How about 336, Radio Graffiti?
Hi, this is Bathrobe Dwayne. Some people ask me, they say, what do you think about Ghost from True Capitalist Rage? Well, I just gotta say, Ghost from my boy, we gotta kill niggers. Yeah, they stink, I fucking hate them.
Hey, shut up, you racist prick! Shut up! God damn you racist bricks, man. 484 Radio Graffiti.
Okay. White power, baby, bus. White power.
Look, that's it? You waited a whole 2 hours to say that, you stupid moron? Oh, my God, man. Give me a freaking break. 808 Radio Graffiti.
Yo, Ghost, Current Capitalist here.
What's up, man? What's up?
No, I just want to give the Liberals a daily reminder that David Ige is planning to pull the fucking... Jesus Christ, I forgot his stupid name already. Fuck, I see his fucking face. But he's planning to take your money and run, and not running for governor next term. He's planning to run away. So, I just wanted to say to all you Liberals that voted for David Ige...
Well, there you go. All right, yeah, there you go. You heard it. 248 Radio Graffiti. Oh, Jesus Christ, get it straight. 732 Radio Graffiti. We got pylons. Radio Graffiti. Oh, my God, man. You guys are sons of bitches. You know what? I'm going to call one of my blacks.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti! You son of a bitch. You're calling me fat, boy? Yeah, you son of a bitch. I bet you're so fat. I bet you're so damn fat you use pillowcases for socks. You diabetic foot asshole. Give me the mic! Yeah, you son of a bitch. Call me fat again. I'll see what the hell happens. All right, boy? You idiots are the freaking ham bones. You idiots. You! 901 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, you're so right about these white supremacists. And I really, really have said this 2 years ago, and nobody has listened to me. 2 years!
Yay! Yay! Spaghetti! Yay!
Okay, you want to know something? Yay!
Yay! Yay! Spaghetti! Yay!
Bro. What?
Yay! 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 Spaghetti! Yay!
Nigga!
Hey, what the hell? Don't get retarded! Don't do that, you tard! Don't be getting racist, you corrupt tard! And who out there on the internet is corrupting this poor tard? Who out there on the internet is corrupting this poor tard? Good God, man. Corrupted tards and crap. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, man. You people have any kind of a freaking heart out here? You're corrupting tards out here? You're turning tards racist? I mean, how does that make you all feel? You're turning tards racist, man. Good God. Who else do we have here, man? I'm only going to take a couple of more. Thank God there's only 5 minutes left in this broadcast, for heaven's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. The Inner Circle, they're my friends, they're my family. How the hell do you know about that crap? Nobody's supposed to know about that but Inner Circle. Shut up! Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
dare talk about the inner circle! They're my friends! They're my family! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Give me the mic! Shut up. Just all of you just shut the hell up when you're talking to me, you piece of garbage. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, we should throw out Obongo in jail because he's a fucking filthy fucking nigger.
All right, yeah, great. Shut up, you dumb racist prick. We need to throw Obama in jail because he's an asshole who committed treason. Jesus Christ, man. 352 Radio Graffiti.
We got gay man Radio Graffiti. Hey, Oba's my nego. Hey, Oba's my nego. Hey, Oba's my nego. Get through. Oh, my. Hey, Oba's my nego. Hey, Oba's my nego. Hey, Oba's my nego. Get through. Oh, my. Hey, Oba's my nego.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! God damn it, you troll terrorists and cyber vermin are pissing me off on this fruit bowl goddamn Wednesday! You're pissing me off on this fruit bowl goddamn Wednesday. Good God! God damn it, man. You know what? Why do I even do this, man? Why do I even do this show, man? Give me the freaking knife. Ah, Jesus Christ, man. I'm glad this show's almost over, for Christ's sake. I'm glad it's almost over. I'm glad. 647 Radio Graffiti. Look, I just freaking said that! I'm tired of this crap! I'm tired, man. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired. Man, I hope you assholes don't think that you're going to do this to me on this Baller Friday. Do you understand that, you sorry sack of crap? I hope you don't think that, boy. Give me the mic! Freaking give me the mic! You better not think you're going to be able to do this on a goddamn Baller Friday this Friday, boy. I guarantee you ain't gonna, boy. You ain't gonna! 713 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
We got the Pet Mexican, Radio Graffiti. This show is serious goddamn business, for Christ's sake. You understand? I mean, I've got production notes. Yeah. I've got production notes that I handwrite myself.
15 minutes before True Capitalist Radio goes live.
What the hell are you doing, boy? I think that you might be fired, engineer. Do you understand that? Shut up! Do you want your job, engineer? Seriously, I mean, do you care about your job? Well, then act like it! Stop crying and act like it, boy! God damn it! Just sit there and shut up and do your goddamn NG job and shut up!
bastard. God, I'm tired. Football Wednesday, I'm tired. I'm tired of Trump. You cannot be a Kabbalah science. You cannot be a Kabbalah science against cultures and cyber limitations.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And that, my friends, was a Football Wednesday. Right here on the BN Related stream. This was True Capitalist Radio, episode number 533. And boy, what a show today. I really want to thank Ghost for today's show. Good show, Ghost. Good show. And good show to the Gab Shout Outs and the Radio Graffiti. Good entertainment, as always. You put up some good effort, guys. GG, you guys deserve a good clap. Good job. Good job. All right. Well, Pet Mexican win the last one. So, of course, 1 point goes to Pet Mexican to actually fatality goes on that last call. So, good on you, Pet Mexican. Good on you. Cheers to everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Cheers. Good show. All right, guys. So, now that we have reached this end point, I'm going to give some shout-outs. So, if you guys want to shout out, stay put. Well, before I do any shout-outs, I'm going to say some stuff before we move on. First things first, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe onto my YouTubes if you're new, because I do TCR shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, all live when Ghost goes live. And, of course, there's going to be some spontaneous weekends whenever it happens randomly, so you never know what happens. So you can also have that advantage. So, of course, you can do that. But you can also bookmark the websites on my SciTube, and it's much easier since you can easily be embedded in there. Also, follow me on my YouTube or Twitter at the Brady Network, or BN_King, which is my Gab account. Also, follow Ghost's Gab account. POTUS Ghost is his Gab. Make sure to follow him as well. Of course, you know, we all will say stuff there in the post, so you want to make sure to follow everything that goes on, or anything randomly happens. And if you don't know where the links are, there are descriptions right below on the YouTube. So, of course, if you don't know where my social medias, they're just right there in descriptions. Click on them if you wish to. Well, helps out, and you can also just, you know, also, if you're in the SciTubes, they're right above the page, right above all the links there, including our Discord. So feel free to join. Anyways, one moment. Excuse me. Oh, that was actually good soda. Ugh. Anyways, let's get some shout-outs, shall we? Let's move on. So, shout-outs time. So, I'm going to give some shout-outs over at the SciTube and YouTube shout-outs. So, be present in either chat rooms. But first, we're going to give some special shout-outs. These shout-outs are for new subscribers who are, or who have recently subscribed during the show. So, if you're still present, well, you get this special shout-out for me. And, of course, this also goes for donators / anyone who tips on today's show. But it seems like we don't have anyone who had tipped, but we have one new subscriber, and that is Gothic Tedis. So Gothic Tedis, thank you for subscribing, and hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Now, let's move on towards the regular shout-out. So last time we did SciTube, this time we do YouTube shout-out. So YouTube peeps, get ready, YouTube peeps. How do you get a shout-out? All you do to participate in this live shout-out, all you do is just spam that chat room. Spam the chat room, guys, because that's the only way you can be present, because it's only I'm going to be opening up the participants list from A to Z, so only those names from the top to bottom will be named, and then after that we'll be moving into the side team. Alright? Got it? Alright. Get it? Got it? Get it. Alright, let's move on. Let's go. Let's go, YouTubes. Let's give it a go, shall we? Participants opening in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. What's going on to Aaron Tumon? Black Scars in place. Blackout Worm. The Truth will set you free. What's going on, man? Boat. It's going on. What's going on, man? What's going on to Chris Jaros? What's going on to Commodore Crusher 9000 TM Pictures? Doc Shock. What's going on, man? It's going on to E.G. E.G. Stein's Archives. It's going on to Electronic C. It's going on to Aaron Von Skisberg's Jen. It's going on to Aaron, man. What's going on, Aaron? Awesomeness, he just came in right now. It's going on to Awesomeness. Going on to FGS 8790 Konata. What's going on, Konata? Lovely Ashley Love Me, Mask Ponies in place, Midnight Smiles, Motor Maxis 206, Nathan Long, Neoshot, Omega Radios returns. Who we have? We got Pinkie Pie, Political Things, Rick Hoover, Ron Livingstone, Shy Guy Mask, Nikki as Chameleon, Super Levi 90s, the Poco Kitty, Wilder Beast 1301, X-Ray 93, Gashai, or Gasai? Is it Gasai? Gasai or Gashi? No, it's Gasai. Yeah, it's Gasai. Gasai. Cool. Political Things, there you are, man. Who else I missed? I'm scrolling up here, man. If I missed your name on the YouTubes, go ahead. We're doing YouTube shoutouts currently at the moment. I'm looking up. If I missed any, actually people are just coming in and out. Looks like I didn't miss anybody. X-String 93. No, I actually got that. Okay. And yep, it looks like it's everybody. That's everybody. If I missed your name, I miss your name on the YouTubes and you just left right away, or you just be present but you're not really saying anything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out for another night on this relay stream. Once again, I am your host, BN King. For those who don't know who I am, of course, I am not Ghost. Ghost is the real, true hoster of the show. He usually just does shows over the BTR or Blog Talk Radio website, but most of those cannot get access to that site, or somewhat Blog Talk doesn't work, and they just hover all around over here, or pretty much an alternative, just an alternative thing to listen to the show. And we did them live. Yes, it goes live. So of course, all the feed goes really live, and yeah, it does have a little delay, but hey, it's live still. It gets like what, 20 30 seconds. That's all right. Still, you still listen to them right live anyways. Hey, TCU Gaming 1. Hey, what's going on? There you, man. Colrin. Hey, Colrin. There you are. I was looking for you, Colrin. What's going on, Col? Cool. All right. Yeah, looks like we got everybody here. Yes, we have everybody. I have named everybody. Yes, I did. So I guess we move on to the side tubes. Yes, if I miss your name on the YouTubes, I'll be back on the YouTubes, because I'm going back and forth on the chat room. So let's move on to the side tubes. Side tube peeps, get ready. Just be in order to give a shout out on the side tubes. Easy, just sign into the username list and that's it. Or pretty much go in, sign in, whatever name, and there you are. Alright, what's going on to Night Purple Pony? Hey, Night Purple, hope you have a good night. T-Rian, what's going on, T-Rian? What's going on to Chrome Thunder, Edgar's in the place, Flyer, Honey Badger 32, Jen Dust Warriors, King Dam, OG Capitalist, Scarlet Moon, the Canadian. What's going on to Drongo? I Am Ron, Roy on the Short Bus, Space Ghost, Spectre Crimson, Squad King. Hey, Squad King, how you doing, man? Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Tickle Pink, and there you go again to Blackout Worm. Yep, Blackout Worm, and that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody in the side tube. So if I missed your name or you just left already, cheers to y'all. Thank you for listening in and watching on tonight's stream. And as always, I guess I'll see you guys next time on the next stream. So thank you guys for listening in, and cheers to y'all. Hope you have a good night. Until next time. All right, let's move on right now. Let's see here. Well, I got nothing really much to say than what's been going on in the cryptos lately. So if you haven't been what's going on in cryptos lately, if you were listening, if you're one that actually was looking at yesterday's, wondering what the hell is the why everything's going red, what's everything's all dipping? Oh my God, what did you do? Remember what Ghost said when he said long term reign supreme? Well, he ain't joking. Of course, yesterday was everything was on sale, and I think it still a little bit is. I mean, it's still, like I say, he pointed out like Quantum yesterday. Oh my God, Quantum yesterday was almost like around $30. I'm like, holy shit! The price was that for like 30. Was it $35? It was cheap. I was like, what? Oh my God! Oh my God! You gotta buy Quantum because it was super cheap, and oh my God, it was marvelous. It was a good day to buy. Even those who actually lost money just didn't know what they didn't want to do. They just don't know. So if you actually bought some from yesterday's market, well, or the crypto market when they were down, like extremely cheap, then of course you would have seen the bounce backs the next day. And man, the bounce back actually pretty good. You know, it hit up and you actually got in on that cheap price, and then you made maybe half of what you made. Then you pretty much profited. So congrats to if you did. If you didn't, then well, still not too late. You know, I mean, like, you know, it's price rise, right? But remember, long term reign supreme. And the coins I've chosen for y'all to look at is BAT, Basic Attention Token, BAT. Like Go says, this coin is somewhat can be something that's could be a beauty. Right now it's about sitting at 50 cents. I believe the last time I see it. I'm not sure. Hold on. What's the price right now for BAT? Because I'm holding a good handful. I'm actually getting 1,000 of these for BAT. So let's see. Currently, it's already up to 64 cents. Holy shit! So I actually bought in when it was 50 cents, below 50 cents, to be honest, yesterday. Holy shoot! Then of course I already have made my profits back. Boom! We're up 64 cents. Woo-wee! Yeah, but still, BAT. This will reach $1, no doubt. But of course, I can see this to be above $1. So you want to get in on BAT while you can, because it's a good coin. And of course, like as Ghost said, this is the coin that actually has goes to Facebook headquarters, but you know they're not associates with Facebook's actually with their current cryptocurrency. But hey, if one day Facebook's going to require BAT, you would never see it coming, and that price can go skyrocket how it is. It can even go higher than that. But for now, I think it's already integrated with Brave, the browser Brave. If you're not using Brave, guys, that Brave browser, I actually have it, and I can tell you guys it's pretty damn awesome. And it's the interface of it, I love it. There's so many things I would say that it's very cool to get. Is pretty much if nobody even knows how to use like an app block, or they don't know how to app block, downloading the app block, have that installed. The app block feature is right there embedded, so you get the app block start right away. And not only that, there's a what is it, tracker that pretty much cannot track. It's a really cool browser, to be honest, guys. If you guys don't know what it is, go get it. I do recommend and suggest it for it. And of course, it does have a really cool feature where you can get paid. Well, feature premiums for looking on websites and watching advertisements. And of course, you get paid in BAT. So that's actually pretty cool. Something's just you get paid. You get paid to really just watch advertise, and of course support those pages. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that? And it does have the potential to be a good crypto. That's why I say invest in BAT. I'm investing BAT. I'm getting 1,000 on this. Right now I'm actually halfway to getting 1,000 on this. But it's a good coin to invest. You see that price to go even up high than $1. Just you watch. It's not too late to buy it. But that's just me for say. Man, that's good, Big Red. Okay, so bad is one of them. Did Quantum actually made it back to its 60 price mark? I'm pretty sure it did. No, it's still 30. It's 38 bucks. What? Quantum's at 38 bucks. Salt is at nearly 9 bucks. Look at that. Look at that. Salt's at 9 bucks. Funfair at 10 cents. And yesterday I saw that right below 7 cents. What the hell? These price. Oh, look at that. Civics at 80 cents. I remember this was $1. What? Look at these prices. District 0x. I already acquired thousands of District 0x. 17 cents. And this coin can even go, like I say, this coin can be $1 as well. So it will happen, of course. And there's so many coins here. Good coins to actually invest right now. You just need to look at which one you want to cover and which one it has a smart contract integrated and also technology behind it. But I already covered which one. Ghost has covered most of it, and of course I'm also saying which coins have, like, you know, it's good to buy. Like BAT, Basic Attention Token. That's one of them that I actually love at the moment. So I'm actually gonna get more of that. But yeah, I mean, like, Funfair. The only thing I like about Funfair is, of course, it's casino based, and of course, it's I can see this for over $1. Or maybe more than that, but of course, you know, like I say, the Funfair is good, especially for 10 cents. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm looking at these prices around here. Yeah, I'm seeing all greens. They're going back. Remember, yesterday was all reds. They were all below. Like, it's like some crash going on. But like, remember, guys. I never panicked when it happened. I never panicked. All I did was like, you know, I'm just going to be confident about it. Breathe in and then breathe out. I'm going to let everything slide and forget about it. And just what Ghost said. Long term. Long term. Long term. It reigns supreme, my friends. And of course, you know, you just pretty much acquired. Hold it. Don't do anything about it. You'll see it go up. Easy as that. Once Ghost covered what he covers, listen to him what he says, take a look at it, and of course, if that's a good investment for you, go get it, especially at what price it is. You always want to actually buy that when it's low because you never will see that price again. Just saying. Anyways, let's move on. Rick Hoover. What's going on? Let's move on. Excuse me. All right, let's move on with some questions. If anyone has questions, go ahead. Questions you can say. But I'm saying, guys, the crypto games right now, you know, there was a big dip yesterday, and like everything went down, but everything stopped back bouncing up. But like, you know, like I said, man, and what Ghost has been saying many times, long term. That's all you need to know. Long term, you just keep it, you hold it, and then just watch it go high. Easy, simple as that.
You've got gloves.
Oh boy. He's already in. I'll go in there. Don't worry. Let's see here. Wouldn't mind that. Can I convert BAT to Monero or Bitcoin? You're gonna need to find exchanges for that. You need to go some different exchanges here. I'm not sure which exchanges to actually does that, but you can just move that BAT to and just convert for a different coin, and then that coin can go to that coin. So you gotta need to find the exchanges. Unless it goes to that one exchange, just go to the coin market cap and just find the exchange, and then simply just if you have that site, simply just but just you gotta be careful. Some of these sites do have double charges. You want to make sure that, you know, it's a safe site to make your change. Like let's say Binance. Well, actually Binance is kind of screwed at the moment because, of course, you know, you're gonna need to have this so much to get an account now, instead of, you know, go in, make a free account, and, you know, just pay whatever you want to exchange, like a free market. Instead, these Binance just becoming cuckolds and just not gonna let anybody getting in unless you have like a 10,000 or so, and then just to use Binance. Jesus, sad. But yeah, you shouldn't want to get rid of BAT at this point too. They just need to hold it. Don't never let go of that. Never let go, especially with how the price is. Never go. All right, see you next time, Rick Hoover. Thanks for coming. But anyways, like I said, I'm taking questions here. If anyone has questions, you can go ahead now. If there's nothing in the next minute, then I'm just gonna end it because, of course, that's all I have to say about the cryptos at the moment. The cryptos. I'm still in the game. I'm still learning more. Just understanding more, and I've been learning. I've been like pretty much been taking advice. I've been putting my actual money as savings, and just have it there, hold it there. Not gonna do anything with it, and maybe about 6 months until the summertime, I'll see it even go higher. So, you never expect what's gonna happen. It's a very good time to get in still. Yeah, but just hold some BAT, hold some funds, hold some quantum, hold whatever and however you can. Yeah, it's all about making money movies, or sorry, movies. Yeah, man, I'm actually pretty much. I gotta lay off on the sugar. Making money moves, I meant to say. So good to make some money. You win some, you lose some, but yet again, it's all about making money. Need to spend something. I'm just saying. Anyways, I don't think that's I think that's everybody, is it? Okay, it looks like nobody's talking. Yeah. Are you playing VR chat today? No, not today, of course. No, I'm not feeling today. Tomorrow, yeah, there's no show tomorrow. I sure will. Just now all day, just pretty much until I get back for work. It should be like around maybe 4 or 5 p.m. because it's not gonna be a long day for me tomorrow. I know, but I got tonight. Tonight I'm gonna be playing something over at the BN Theater post show. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So Wednesday we play other things on the side tubes over at the BN Theater. If you don't know, it's our Wednesday night. 2 things we're playing. We're playing wrestling. We're playing wrestling night over at the side tube BN Theater. So of course you want to stick tuned and watch that. Just we'll just watch. It's fun. And it's going on when if actually came in because he senses that the post show of the what's going to be playing over at the BN Theater is going to play here shortly when I'm done speaking, or pretty much what's done with the stream, and then of course going to transact to a different stream. It's going to be fun. Yar. I know everybody's actually saying, "Oh, King, why not playing VR chat?" No, I know VR chat's fun. I'm actually having fun with this too. But I got work, I got a job, I have life. I gotta do some real things. But I'll be on tomorrow. So tomorrow, and also with the stream, so you guys can actually see the fun and lows, what's going on, and maybe we can get caught with a beautiful gem. There's a lot of gems in that game you can actually look for. I just gotta need to look around and find the right spots. It's really fun. Hey! Arfuri is coming. Yay! Arfuri. Yes, Arfuri. It's Arfuri. Arf. It's Arf. Arfuri. I have to say Arf. At least I'm making some money movies. Yes, I'm making money as a second job. They come and go. And I don't think I have seen anything else. Yeah, VR chat is scary, man. It sucks that you and before you know it, and you've been playing for 5 hours. Yeah, that game can suck your life out. I mean, like, you can do a lot of things in virtual reality, but that game sets another whole new level. It's better than watching TV, to be honest. Yes, better watching TV and better watching things on the YouTubes, because you are seeing what's going on. It's like you're watching people role playing. Like, wait, are these people really like role playing like real actual characters? Like, I see people like doing classroom sessions. I see people actually like taking virtual orders, like restaurants, and oh my god, it's so many things. That's actually it amazes me that a world of endless possibilities of whatever you can do in that world is pretty much what you can do that you can't in the real life. In the real world, you're pretty much stuck to doing the in real life stuff, and you have a life. And in virtual reality, you're pretty much free to do whatever. And whatever you can do, maybe conjure up and make friends, and also wreak havoc or do something that is possible to do. The possibilities are endless. I can tell you that. Anyways, I think that's all. Hey, we're playing Overwatch computer? Cool, you made a plat. Awesome. Hi, purple. Anyways, folks, that's it. I got nothing much to say at this point. I'm actually pretty much done. I gotta need this stream to be archived right now to the YouTubes. Once again, thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you guys are new or pretty much haven't subscribed, you can do so. As I did t-shirt shorts. Once again, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. Every time goes live, and of course, any spontaneous happens, that also will be happening. You'll be notified when the next stream happens. Or you can also follow me on Twitter at the Running Network, or @_King on my Gab. Apologies Ghost on that's Ghost Gab account. Also make sure to follow his. All links are in the descriptions right below in the YouTubes, above if you're in the side tube, including the Discord link if you wish to join in. And that's just pretty much all I have to say. So yeah, I'm pretty tired at this point. So once again, I'm gonna post a post show over at the SciTube BN Theater. If you're in the YouTube, head over there. It's in the description. Click on it. BN Theater. Right next to it, it's the SciTube channel. We're playing the post show. It's Wrestling Nut Wednesdays over to the BN Theater. And then on tomorrow there's nothing. And then Friday I'll be seeing you back for Brawler Friday. But till then, guys, thank you all for watching and listening. And I'll see you guys Friday for Brawler Friday, or on the next TCR broadcast. So once again, guys, thank you all for watching. You all have a good night, and see you guys next time. So hasta mañana, everybody. You have a good night. Bye, everybody. You have to go to bed, or whatever you live on. I don't know, because of course not a goddamn singer. Oh shit, I forgot Political Things actually had a subscribe 30 minutes. I didn't realize that. Jesus. I didn't realize Political Things. No, I'm sorry. Alright, good night, Lauren Livingstone. Good night, T-Ree. Good night, Rick. And good night, well, good night to all that's actually typing right now, because of course I'm already too tired. It's time for the post show BN Theater. See you guys over there, or see you guys next time. So good night, everybody. See you next time. Bye, everybody.